And I watched like 4 episodes of freaking Naruto like in a row before they actually got to the real fight scene, and I haven't even finished it yet, bro. I watched the first half of the fight, and the second half of the fight's coming in the next video, like or next episode. So
Jesus, dude.
I was straight up like I was pissed. I was like, bro, I'm trying to go to bed, but like I really want to watch this because like the best like fight scene in the show that I've seen anyway.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
So they it's wild, bro. They said that Kansas City and New England, they're still scheduled to play, but like they're gonna have to do testing before the game or some shit, right?
Yeah.
So I wonder if it's like worth starting them. You know, like
I'm I just switched it last, so I got that notification too, and as soon as I got that notification, I switched all my players back in.
and I
I'm gonna
think
rock and roll with it unless there's somebody like that's really just as good. But the only players that I really have are Travis Kelsey and Clyde Edwards, and those aren't really guys that you want to replace on your roster anyway. So,
that's exactly where I'm at right now too.
and Travis Kelsey, I'm playing too because I have no other tight ends in most of the leagues where I have him.
So I
Like,
pick.
and waivers aren't even an option. Like, waivers are done on Saturday in the leagues that I have Travis Kelsey. So,
That's weird. So I took the Jordan Atkins, right, or Akins, and then I have
mhm.
Malcolm Brown, and those are the two guys that's gonna play. It's like if I'm playing those two guys, I'm probably taking the L that week anyways, right? So
but dude, straight up, those are the exact guys that I have too.
yeah, and that's the reason
And
I switched out Patriots. I'm fine with that because they're playing the Chiefs anyways. Like I'm whatever. I'll leave that switched out. I don't care.
yeah.
But in this case, it's like
Yeah, for a defense, I would say just sub that shit out if you can. But like for, yeah, it's just yeah. When you got Travis Kelsey or Clyde Edwards-Helaire or um, yeah, like Edelman's the only one that I'm like sitting.
yeah.
I'm sitting Edelman for Todd Gurley because I'm like, all right, might as well. It's like not really even that big of a swap.
And I have the Chiefs defense in one league too, so it's like I could sub them out, but it's like I don't necessarily want to drop anybody, and I don't want to drop their defense, so it's like I'll probably just play that too. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Especially if Cam's the one with COVID, because if Cam's the one with COVID, he's not playing regardless, right?
No, Cam's not playing. He's out.
He's
I
not
think
out.
they're starting. Are they starting Stidham or somebody else? They haven't even said, dude.
Yeah, there's just like no news on it, so. Fuck.
There was one false test though, wasn't there?
Yeah, so that was the Saints one. So Saints are fine now. That game's fine. Thank God.
That is so wild, dude.
I was just fucked up off that one, dude. That was the one that was gonna tilt me off the edge of the planet because I got Matt Stafford in two leagues and I have Kamara in the other dog. Like, oh, I literally, in this league, this guy's got Drew Brees as well. So I was like, if that game's canceled, me and him both get screwed off quarterbacks. So I picked up Minshew, and then there's no other quarterbacks on the waivers. So
Bro.
New England
Yeah,
and
so
Kansas City
there's
will play Monday night. That's what they said.
405 is what they're saying, yeah. So,
Sick. All right, we're good
I
then.
don't know, man. So, I guess. Wait, what? Patriots will be relying on Sunday with Brian Hoyer and Jarrett Stidham next in line?
Damn, dude.
Bro, mad disrespect for Stidham.
They really
I
don't
think
like
he's
Stidham.
honestly a drop at this point, like in my Superflex.
I guess so, huh? Well, I
I
mean,
mean, if they
I
got him
would,
as third QB to Brian Hoyer,
I would wait and see though.
but that's fucking disrespectful, dude.
Then just drop him this week if he doesn't play. If Poyer is so bad, because like Cam's not gonna play next week, right? Isn't COVID like a 2-3 week period?
It's at least 3 weeks, I think. I'm not sure how they do it in the league because I don't know like what the. I'm really curious. It could be a long time.
It could be at least like 3 weeks, I think. So if Hoyer sucks, dog, then it might be
Yeah,
good.
but it's like, well, and he should suck. He's going against the freaking Chiefs this week. I mean, they can't really win unless like Belichick is the best coach of all time, right?
Yeah,
I
I don't
honestly
know.
would. I honestly be willing to go freaking Patriots in a or Chiefs in a survival like this week.
Dude, Galaxy is fucked up right now, bro. It's telling me that Clyde Edwards-Helaire and Travis Kelsey are playing right now with 0 points.
Dude, this shit's all messed up, man.
It's
It's
just like
dirty.
my point averages are going down as time goes on, as if they're playing a game, but they're not playing a game.
They're not playing. Yeah.
And I can still remove them out of my lineup and stuff. That's so weird.
What's up, Chris? How you doing, bro? Get any good DoorDash pre-ordered for today?
Gosh.
Just kidding. I'm probably gonna make some bacon or something later today, or maybe a couple steaks or something. I need to cook some food.
A couple steaks.
Yeah, I could use some steaks, bro. Dude, I just don't know about this week. There's some leagues where like I have a league where I'm starting Deion Lewis and Jamal Williams, bro. There's nothing I can do. There ain't no more running backs in the league. I don't have a running back in the flex, so it's not like I can just bump somebody out, whatever. Like I have Le'Veon Bell, Leonard Fournette, and Christian McCaffrey. Nobody else. And they're all out, just all sitting on my bench.
What's up, Nico? Stafford, Fitz, or Goff, man?
I had the same question between Stafford and Fitz in one of my leagues, and I went Stafford personally.
Yeah, I think
he's got the best. He's got the best matchup.
I mean, Goff against the Giants is good, isn't it?
Well, yeah, Goff against Giants is fine, but I like the Stafford matchup, and I think Stafford should recover pretty well this week.
Goff had 23 points against us and 28 against Buffalo. That's pretty good.
No, it's pretty solid against Buffalo for sure.
But does he do it again?
What he did against the Eagles is not enough. Gotta be clapping them Eagles. Oh, did you hear? Yeah, I'm going Stafford personally. Chili's for dinner, cookie tote from McDonald's. You got that cookie tote last night. Oh, you had Chili's last night too.
My initial reaction was to go Stafford, and I feel like I'm rocking Stafford in 2 leagues, so maybe like I'm biased because of that. But I don't know, dude. Yeah, I just trust Stafford. He's gonna get you at least 17 points.
I don't really trust him, but
I don't know. I feel like.
But I think he's gonna be one of the better quarterbacks this year if he can.
He's disappointed me a little bit, honestly. I thought he was gonna be better this year than so far, but he was without Kenny G. So now that he's got Kenny G back, I expect better. They still could have had a better game than last week, but still, I don't know.
We'll see what happens. I think I'm playing him in the last in league.
I feel like the game with Giants is like a bait with Goff too. It's like the matchup is so good that it's probably bad because all they have to do is run the ball. The Giants suck, so
yeah.
I don't know.
Oh man, fantasy football. Ooh, Kenny Golladay or Tyler Boyd? I'm leaning Boyd, man. He hasn't disappointed you yet. Kenny Galladay's still getting in the swing of things. He'll probably do just fine, but Tyler Boyd is my boy.
I knew you were gonna do it.
Yeah, I mean, I think personally I'm starting Tyler Boyd above Golladay still. I like Golladay. It's not like I think he's gonna have a bad game. I think they're both gonna do fine. Probably 5 to 7 receptions and
finally
7.
Entertainment.
They both will have 5 to 7 receptions with 50 to 70 or 50 to 80 yards probably. Like,
yeah, that's a tough one because it's a good matchup against the Jags. So I like it, but Kenny Golladay, man, he's a stud.
Yeah, Kenny Golladay is a stud. That's true. He kind of did. I mean, he did well week 1 and didn't really have a chance to do anything else.
I'm probably going Kenny. I feel like if you don't play Kenny, then you're sitting your studs, and you don't generally want to do that.
I just don't. I don't put them on different tiers though. I think they're on the same tier.
Oh, they're not even on the same fucking.
Get out of here!
Come on, man.
How do you say that Kenny Golladay is better than Tyler Boyd, bro?
I did that last year. I made the mistake of doing that last year at Thanksgiving. I was like, I'm gonna start somebody else instead of Kenny Golladay because he's playing a tough matchup, and then Kenny Golladay drops like 2 touchdowns and like 20 points, and he's just been fire all last year. So came back first week back, he gets a touchdown at 50 yards. So I don't know.
All right, you got me looking at career stats now, bro. You got me researching.
I was telling you, last year I won with him in my league, dog.
They're the same, bro. They're the same. So the difference is last year Kenny Golladay had 11 touchdowns.
Right.
Okay. So he had 11 touchdowns. The past 2 years they've had the same exact amount of yards.
And
in total, Tyler Boyd had 12 touchdowns. Kenny Golladay had 16 over the 2-year period. So I mean, it's really up to you. It's like, okay. And they're both only receivers who are relevant over the past 2 years. So.
3 games, 1 touchdown. 1 game, 1 touchdown. I'm just saying. The difference you said is touchdowns. Hey, it's looking like this year's going to be the same thing.
Yeah, but you could also look at yards per game.
Right, well, you know.
So the game is scheduled for 4:05 on Monday night.
Yeah, they just
So
said
yeah,
the game's
they just
on.
declared.
So I feel more comfortable starting people now.
I'm starting pretty much everybody that like is a must start. People that like people like Edelman. I'm not starting unless like I have nobody else. But I'm starting all my Kansas City like beasts, I guess.
Well, Edelman you don't want to start anyways because Hoyer's going to be playing.
No quarterback.
Cam's not playing
Yeah, you got
regardless,
Hoyer.
right? So
You got Hoyer against the average Chiefs defense, and that's not good.
I don't know if Hoyer's necessarily bad for Edelman. Like, maybe that's good for Edelman. Who knows? But I'm waiting and seeing on that. I'm not going to rush to that. There's no point.
Tyler's always in the damn hospital, bro. Why are you in the hospital now? What's going on? Shit. Come on, bro.
Wasn't it last time it was his mom or something like that?
I think so, yeah. They're not playing this week. They are playing this week, sir.
Oh, they're playing now.
I wouldn't drop Butker unless you have to. Daddy as of 12:46 yesterday morning. Okay, so
Oh,
positive
shit, what the
hospital
hell?
news. Well, somewhat positive. All right, we don't want to set your expectations too high. You're gonna be lacking some sleep for a little bit.
Is this like a long time girl or is this like
Oh,
I messed
God.
up a little bit?
I don't know. He put an exclamation point. I think it was positive.
He seems excited. But then again,
Hell yeah! Congrats. Yeah, well said. Congrats, Tyler, bro. Do you think AJ Green will finally Boomba?
Okay, so hear me out. Both 3 years definitely wasn't planned. Okay, so hear me out. I think AJ Green is good this week, dude. I wouldn't put my money on it, but I put my dad's money on it. I put AJ Green on my dad's draft clean lineup. So I didn't put my money on it. I put his money on it.
Yeah, I've got AJ Green in the game this week, in one league. But I mean, I'm not super high on AJ Green because he hasn't really put up those touchdowns that we thought he would. Like, I mean, last week was a surefire week for him to get some touchdowns. So it's just like once he gets those touchdowns and those start coming in, like it'll be all good. But like with the yardage he's getting right now and the catches he's getting right now, it's just not. Yeah, AJ Green over Gage for sure. Yeah, this week.
Yeah, I think so as well. Because like you think look at the targets, bro. He got 13 targets against Cleveland. He only got 3 receptions. He just needs to get those receptions. Like that's all it is. And against us, he was getting shadowed by Slay. Slay's pretty good. He went 6 for 5. Right?
Slay's a stud.
So it's like against Jacksonville, who did they have at cornerbacks? I think this is the week where your number one receiver can finally like step up and do good because he's got an easy matchup, right? So that's why I think AJ Green is going to be good this week. And another reason why I think Boyd might not be as good as people might think this week because I think the matchup might favor Green just because he's should have an easier time against Jaguars. So that's my consensus on that. That's why I think AJ Green's going to be good this week.
Yep, me as well.
But
I think I got him in my. I might have him on my. No, I picked Tyler Boyd in my DFS league.
I can also see him being shit, but hey.
Anything can happen. Yeah. That's fantasy.
Right.
I'm going Kyler Murray all day long, any day of the week.
Yeah,
I mean he's going against the Panthers anyway. Like it's not like the Panthers are that great.
You always got to go Kyler Murray. If you don't play Kyler, then you're getting too cute.
Well, we were just talking about how bad the Panthers defense is last week, right?
Yeah, that's true.
We were roasting them.
Right.
We were like, wait, can you name one player on the Panthers defense? And we sat there and thought, and we were like, wait, well, with like Luke Kuechly gone and like, a lot of their main guys, like, I can't name somebody on the Panthers. So we like went through their whole like defensive roster and like we couldn't find one person that we'd like, well, there was like 2 people I think on there that we like knew of, but like not like heavily.
So Joe Mixon is expected to play, and then I also think that Carson was kind of expected to play.
They're both expected to play, but I'm going Carson. Mixon. I'm sitting for T.J. Hawkinson this week, straight up.
I don't know, man. I feel like if Carson plays though, he might not play as much as he normally would.
No, no, and that's very possible. But Carson, I am playing. Mixon, I am not playing. Mixon hasn't been productive all year long, even without the injury.
Well, I
Like,
mean, I think
why are
this
you
is a
playing the
game
dude?
where he might do okay against Jacksonville. You know,
Well, no, I know, but he should have done well against the Eagles. Was it the Eagles last week?
Eagles defense is good on the run.
Eagles have shit run defense, technically, according to the stats.
That's crazy.
According to the stats, their run defense isn't good.
The
So like,
Rams are good, but it generally doesn't happen. I'm telling you.
yeah, but if Mixon can't score over like 11 points against the fucking Eagles, like he's had a hard matchup, he's had a normal matchup, and he's had an easy matchup, and he's gotten like 11 points a game.
I wouldn't say the Eagles are
Like,
an easy matchup though. I don't care what the
but like,
stats say.
why are you? Yeah, but he's scoring 11 points, bro. That's not enough.
No,
like,
I'm not.
against-
I'm not saying he's been shit. Like, or he hasn't been
Yeah,
shit. But
I told you, I'm starting T.J. Hawkinson above him this week.
listen, I'm playing against you in our matchup. I'm playing Mike Davis above him. I'm not. I'm not saying he's a must start.
Yeah, I got you,
I'm
okay.
just saying that.
That tells me everything I need to know. You're right.
I'm just saying I think he might be better than Carson this week, just because I'm scared that Carson's going to be a little more limited than Mixon will be.
Yeah,
But then again, I guess
Carson's-
Mixon's hurt too, so he could be just as limited as Carson. Who knows?
Yeah, and I think Carson's just the better running back, so I would play him if I ever had to decide between the two.
Yeah.
I think they'll both play though, technically.
No, you're probably right. Okay, Panthers defensive players.
Honestly, that's a solid point.
They got that rookie like from a year ago. He was pretty decent, but came on short.
Bridgewater
too,
probably
was
has the
pretty
most
decent.
tackles, dude.
Shoot, maybe. Well, he hasn't been throwing picks though this year, has he? Or has he just been? I don't know. I know he's been playing decent, but
Hey, yo, Teddy's got a question, bro.
yeah, I see that. Chark, TD, Jefferson.
I'm going Justin Jefferson personally.
Uh,
He finally had a week that I liked, and like I was like, all right, respect Justin. All right, you out here making noise, and if he can keep that up, I think that's good stuff for him.
I feel like I go Chark.
I think Chark's a play too, but
I mean, if you drafted Chark, like you drafted him to play him, and I think he's healthy. He's on the field now, right? And he's playing against the Bengals. So if he doesn't pop against the Bengals, then when the fuck is he gonna Chark? You know, like at that point, you might as well just drop him.
hey, Taj, so Kamara, the guy he was sitting next to on the plane or whatever, it was a fake COVID test, so like, or
A fake.
what is it?
It's a
Incorrect,
false.
false COVID test. So he wasn't. Nobody on the Saints was actually exposed to COVID. So Kamara should be good. We have no idea. I mean, if he is good, but he should be technically, it's false positive. So yeah, he should be all right.
So Rojo and Edelman.
Rojo and Edelman, I'm going Rojo. With the game uncertainty and all that stuff, Rojo has like he doesn't have an easy matchup this week, but he's been getting most of the carries. And who's out this week on Tampa Bay? Leonard Fournette. Leonard Fournette's out on Tampa Bay.
That's true. He's out. Yeah, I guess at that point you might as well go Ronald Jones because he's guaranteed.
Yeah, I'm playing Rojo this week.
I think Rojo's guaranteed 10 points, whereas Edelman can go anywhere from 3 to like 15.
Wait, did you tell Teddy about playing Higbee yet, or what?
No, we didn't talk about that yet.
Okay.
You said playing Higbee like you already made the decision for us.
I wanted you to explain why Higbee was the better option.
Higbee's a beast, dog.
Exactly. That's why he's the better option, in my opinion.
I don't know. I don't honestly know what Alan Cox has been doing this year, to be honest.
Me neither, honestly, because I don't
13
have him.
points and then 12 points.
Not too bad.
Not too. But he only had 3 receptions last week. He had 50 yards and a touchdown, but
So he's getting limited work and making the most of it. It sounds like.
yeah. But he's also playing the Bears this week, though.
Yeah, I mean, I'm always pretty much sticking with
Chicago
with
hasn't been
Higbee.
the best against tight ends this season yet, but
Higbee's probably like one of the only must-start tight ends. Like,
I don't know if he's a must
Like-
start, but he's.
I mean, like not if you have somebody else, but like,
I mean,
like
well,
somebody
okay.
else
Actually, to
can.
put it to you this way, what's his name? Alexander Riley Cox or whatever. He's been getting more targets and
Mo Alley
everything
Cox?
than he's getting more targets than Higbee, bro. Higbee got 4, 5, and 2. So you want to talk about making the best of your targets?
he had 4, 5, and 2, bro. Are you serious?
Yeah, you think it'd be more with how many points he's been getting, right?
Yeah, no, because I have him on my fantasy team and I just play him every week. Like, no problem. Oh, he only really killed the Eagles.
Yeah, he hasn't done like much sense, but I don't know, man. I guess the
Jeez.
Giants.
Yeah, I'm still playing Higbee though. Rock and roll with him, and
I just like the upside of Higbee, man.
yeah, he's got that upside. I mean,
Plus, I don't
anybody who
trust
gets
Phillip
3
Rivers.
touchdowns has upside.
I don't trust Phillip Rivers at all. I don't know. Maybe we're sleeping though. Maybe we're sleeping. And then also, seriously, Sports Card said I have Chark and I think he needs to prove himself first, right? And normally I would agree with that, but I feel like if DJ Chark goes off this week and he like proves himself, then next week you start him and it's gonna be a bust because I think DJ Chark this whole year is gonna be off and on. I don't think he's gonna be consistent at all. And last year, I mean, he had most of his fantasy points in 3 games. So I think that goes to show that like he's gonna be off and on this year, which is why I didn't draft him in any of my leagues because I wasn't about it. So I think with him, you kind of have to just take your shots whenever you think he's gonna pop, and if you're wrong, you're wrong. That's why
Ride the waves.
and that's why I'm taking my shot this week.
Yeah.
Because I'm telling you, he goes off this week, then what? Next week he's not, and you're gonna be disappointed when you put him in your lineup.
Oh man. Nah, man. Oh shit. Where are we?
Kamara has COVID. Is Murray a good start? Kamara doesn't have COVID though. They're playing. Unless it just randomly shows up all of a sudden, then yeah, Murray I guess would probably be a good start. But
yeah, we kind of covered the false positive thing and like what all that stuff. So I mean, obviously, I don't think anything like that's going to happen this week. If Kamara does get like COVID or whatever, or gets like tested for it, I think it's going to like be probably next week.
Yeah, it's false
Yeah,
positive. Okay.
I think it'll probably be next week or something when we finally find out and he gets benched or whatever, and then we'll have to make our decisions by then. But I think for now we're good.
Is Godwin happy and dump off?
And then Isabella or Greg Ward, man. I think Greg Ward right now, honestly.
Where do you see that one at?
It was Taj asked under Serious Sports Cards comment. He said, "Who's a better start, Isabella or Greg Ward?" I think Greg Ward is the better start just because he's literally the only like wide receiver left for Philly. He has to get points or they're not going to even get close to winning.
I agree.
That's my personal take. Andy Isabella has had 1 successful game in his entire career so far, and I'm don't get me wrong, I'm getting on the hype a little bit, but I'm not quite there. Greg Ward has had my hype train for the past probably 8 or 9 games that he's played in.
Andy Isabella is one of those guys that like is a speed threat, right? Like the kind of guy you can just take the top off, get a bunch of points 1 week randomly, and so he could do it again against the Panthers. The Panthers defense sucks, right? But yeah, I mean, Greg Ward is literally the only receiver. Rager's injured for 6 to 8 weeks. Deshaun Jackson's out. What's his face? Alshon Jeffrey's still out, and then JJ Whiteside's also out, but he sucks, so it doesn't matter anyways. But
you mean JJ Arcega-Whiteside?
I don't know his name. He doesn't deserve to be called by his real name.
I hate that Spain.
Dude,
that Spain C.
That dude is so bad. We could have had DK Metcalf, but I'm still fuming. Yeah, so Greg Ward's the only guy there. And also, Dallas Goedert's out for like what 2-3 weeks, at least. So there you go. Because Goddard would take a lot of Greg Ward's shares. I think that's actually probably the biggest one.
Spain C. Dude, they always would say that stuff in Spanish class. They'd be like, "Well, if you're in Spain, you say it like this." And I'm like, "Dude," that's annoying, because like my teacher was from Spain, bro. It was so bad. I just like the th sound on the C just killed me.
If Hopkins misses his Andy Isabella, better options.
Hey, you gotta answer the other one, bro. Mike Davis or Hilaire.
Well, no, I was gonna get, but this is related to the same kind of question. So
I mean, it's related to the same. I see you, but we'll come back to you, Tyler. All right?
No, it's just
we know you.
If Hopkins misses time, then obviously Isabella's better. But I still think Greg Ward's better in general. If you're talking between those two guys, because Greg Ward, especially against the Niners, like you have another game where you should have to win. Like it. If you don't win now, you're 0-3-1. You're garbage, which I'm expecting to lose and still be garbage. Eagles, I hate the season. true. But
And for Hopkins, we had a good sign yesterday. Hopkins like posted a picture or something with like a thumbs up, and he's like, "If anybody's asking if I'm gonna play this week," and that was like his like status. So I think he's in. But that's just, I mean, it's all speculation. Anything could happen. Like they're still calling it a game time decision, even though he said yesterday directly he's in. Basically,
Mike Davis is actually a pretty decent option, honestly, instead of Clyde.
Mike Davis ain't bad, but like Clyde is your stud. If you think there's any chance that he's playing this week, I'm probably playing Clyde. Like I'm playing Clyde over Hilaire over any of my guys.
But is Clyde really a stud?
Dude, don't say that.
I'm not
Are
saying
you kidding me?
I'm not saying he's not a stud, but
He's like 20 points a game, dude.
listen, 19, 10, and 15, right?
Yeah.
It's not terrible. I love Clyde. Don't get me wrong. I love any.
He's a
Chiefs
rookie running back in a passing system.
but Mike Davis, dude, he got 19 points last week, right? He could easily get another 15. I think they're on the same tier right now, dude. I'm gonna be honest. Maybe I just have Mike Davis way overrated right now, but I'm telling you that I think
Mike Davis is good. I'm not going to disrespect Mike Davis. I think you could probably play Mike Davis instead of him if you're really that worried about it. But I think the Kansas City game is going to happen.
no, I think
And
it's
I'm
definitely gonna
playing
happen. I'm not worried about that, but it's more of like a New England's defense is pretty good generally, right? Like
Last year, this year they're all right.
my concern isn't if they're playing or not. My concern is they're gonna soft the run a lot, and he's not gonna have the best game just because his defense is decent, right? I don't know. That's just me though. I wouldn't bet on it though, so I guess I would still go Clyde, but yeah, Mike Davis is definitely a solid option if you want to do that instead. I don't mind it.
Yeah, I mean, it's up to you. I'm starting my stud though. I'm playing Clyde.
Let's make this a trio podcast next week. What's Russell Gage or Edelman? And what's up to you too, Mark?
Dude, yeah, we're behind, man. Shit. This chat's moving quick, bro. We talk too much.
That end doesn't just start this early generally.
I honestly don't think that's a good question for me because I hate Edelman so much. So I think this is up to you, man.
Well, I'm kind of with you though because I think Gage against Green Bay is decent. Like I don't hate that.
I'm feeling that. Whenever I get a close call between Edelman and somebody else, I pick the other person, and that's my bias against Edelman. So
well, Cam's not playing, so
yeah, and you have Brian Hoyer as your starting quarterback, and Edelman's questionable as well. So you've got a questionable Edelman with Brian Hoyer and a game that may not happen. I'm probably going Russell Gage.
But you also have Julio Jones hamstring questionable, and you also have Calvin Ridley ankle questionable. So
which is good for Gage.
I think at least one of those guys is going to play. I think Julio is going to play. Calvin Ridley is more on the side of things.
Yeah.
And so if one of those guys doesn't play, then Gage is that much better. So.
Yeah, Gage. I think Gage is the start there.
Yeah.
And I don't even think it's like a bad decision. Like I don't think it's like a weird decision or whatever. I guess.
I could see Hoyer doing good and passing a lot to Edelman, but I wouldn't put my money on it. So.
But we're not in Spain, Jack Monkey. I know, man. I feel it. We're closer to Mexico than Spain. That's all I got to say.
Exactly. So I'm not going to pronounce it like that because we're not there yet. We're not in Spain. I don't know why I said there yet. Like as if we're going to merge into Spain one day.
Someday Pangea is going to happen
exactly.
again. We're
going to be in Spain.
I think it's actually rotating the opposite way. I think we're getting closer to China, but I'm not sure. I don't know the math on it.
Greg Ward or Jefferson? I'm going Greg Ward, dude. I think. Am I stupid?
Greg. No, I mean Greg Ward, just for Jefferson, it's a toss-up, honestly. If you think Jefferson's going to perform exactly how he performed last week, you can play Jefferson. But Greg Ward, like we were talking about earlier, has like the upside of having no other receivers on his team. So it's the Greg Ward
primary tight ends too.
Yeah, and Carson Wentz likes Greg Ward. He'll get his hits.
Yeah, I think he'll get at least 5 receptions. I think at least.
So yeah.
I don't know. Jefferson, you're chasing points.
If you need a boom. Yeah. What would you say?
I think Jefferson might be chasing the points. Like I don't want to just chase the points. It's not that he's gonna have a bad week. I think he's gonna be. He should be fine. But I'd like to see one more week of Jefferson before I start playing him.
Yeah. No, I think if you need like a massive week, then maybe Jefferson might be the play. I think because Greg Ward could just. I mean, he's pretty reliable, pretty safe. So if you need like a massive week, then maybe go Jefferson. But he could very well go 0 for you. So you just, I mean, anything could happen.
Yeah.
He can go from 0 to 30. Greg Ward could go from like 8 to probably 17.
ISO only, yo. How's it going? How's it going, bro?
Dude, ISO only. What's up, brother? Shit.
He retracted the message at 8:27, so hopefully we didn't keep him waiting for too long.
Yeah. He's like, man, I'm done.
These guys just are ignoring me. Nah, we're just held up behind.
We're slowly working through this chat, man. Slowly working through it.
Hawkins delivered. This is more likely to throw. Hey, I mean, I agree with you, man. Wentz is terrible, but he generally throws a TD or two at least with those picks. So.
Yeah, if you do one of these and just like throw the ball up, eventually you're gonna hit a target. So
he's like, I'm here.
That's good. Like, he's probably gonna hit 50% of his passes just blindfold.
So Kareem Hunt or Ronald Jones, bro, full PPR.
Ronald Jones, Kareem Hunt. Kareem Hunt is questionable, and
Kareem Hunt's been killing it though.
Yeah, I just traded him away today for first round pick. Early first rounder though. It's gonna be like probably top 4.
Against Dallas too. That might be better for him because if they're behind, then Kareem Hunt's gonna be in the game more than Chubb because he's a better pass catcher than Chubb.
Right? Kareem's got a better matchup, but Leonard Fournette's out and Ronald Jones is like the main guy right now. So
yeah, but even then, like their team hasn't been running the ball that good though.
Yeah,
that just scares me. I don't know, man. That's a tough one.
I don't know. He's one of my DFS guys today. Just like how much you pay for him and like his situation and everything. So I'm kind of leaning towards Ronald Jones just to be safe. Kareem Hunt's, I mean, like you said, Kareem Hunt's been pretty good. He didn't do very well last week though, didn't he? I mean, he had like 11 points or something. Is that?
He had 13 on my league.
13, okay. Yeah. So I mean,
that's more than Ronald Jones has gotten this whole season.
Is that accurate?
Ronald Jones got 998, man. I mean, I think this week he could do better than that because if Leonard Fournette's out, like volume's going to be there.
Well, Fournette's not really taking too much from him. But
okay, so Ronald Jones is going to get more volume than Kareem Hunt this game, but efficiency-wise, Hunt's generally the play.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think I'm going Hunt.
All right. Holy shit.
11 viewers, man. We got hella behind.
We're coming up in the streets. I mean, we got Joe Fan in the chat. Everybody's here, man. We got Johnny Moss. Shit. Tanner Zimmerman. All the guys are out here, man.
Clyde is my number 3 behind Zeke and Aaron Jones. Damn, bro.
No, that's a solid roster right there, man.
That's just play Clyde. You don't even need to go.
Just play Clyde. Don't do any risks. Just do your thing.
John Brown. I'm going John Brown, dude.
I mean, John Brown always, but I'm going Brandon Ayuk.
Really?
John Brown had 0 points last week. Absolutely disrespected us because of his injury, and then he's off the injury report now. But Brandon Ayuk absolutely has been demolishing. I think Devo's back, right?
Devo's back, but he's not going to be used the same way he normally would.
Yeah, and I think Ayuk is their number 1 receiver right now.
Yeah, I mean, I can see it.
So I'm going Ayuk personally.
Philly sucks.
Yeah, it's a great matchup. Like, there's no reason not to play Ayuk this week. Although I do love John Brown. All right, Tyler, don't. I mean, hey, Tyler, bro.
I don't know. In theory, I think Ayuk should be better, but I'm still playing John Brown because I think I trust John Brown more, even though he screwed us last week. John Brown always. I got you, Tyler.
He said we could kill it, bro. I'll bring us some viewers. Newton's not playing, remember? So Edelman is a super question mark. Yeah, no quarterback. No, yeah, it's a mess. It's a mess out there.
If we had him as our 3rd guy, though, I feel like that would be disrespect to some of our viewers that were here before him.
It would, yeah, because I know who was it? The Yellow Jackets, I think, wanted to do a video with us too, right?
I don't know if he was just kidding or not. The very first day he showed up, he said the same thing.
and Sammy wanted to do the same thing, and then we had. I think, did Tyler ever say that? I don't know. I'm not sure.
No, Tyler's been here since like day 1 though.
Day 1 though. He's been a day 1 sub basically.
Was he there on day 1? Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much.
Pick 3 half-point PPR.
Dude, that's a solid set of receivers right there.
Honestly, I think for this week I'm going Galladay, DK, and D-Hop.
Yeah, if Ridley's as big of a question mark as you're saying, I don't really have too many Ridley shares, sadly. But if Ridley's much the question mark as you're saying, I'm probably going with the same trio because I mean those are all not pushover receivers, and like D-Hop's a stud, DK's a stud, and
Ridley's
Galladay's
a
a stud.
stud. No, they're
It's
all really
like
good. You can't go wrong with either of them. But
yo, it's like
Ridley's injury concerns me. So if you have such a great option like that, then like why even risk it?
just pick away from the injuries, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's I mean, and I'm not sure the times on each of their games. I might go with like maybe the safer one until like we get more information.
Well,
And
and
like
Ridley's
the
Monday,
link-
so it's like
Oh,
I think
DeAndre Hopkins. DeAndre Hopkins officially a go for week 4.
Yeah, and I think, but Ridley's still questionable on a Monday game, so it's like you don't have a serious like yes answer until Monday, I think, which is how that works generally, right? And if that's the case, I'm not risking it with Ridley.
Yeah, I agree.
Even though Ridley, if he plays, could be better than Galladay, but I'm not sleeping on Galladay. He's still good. It's been Dalvin Cook show for a cool minute.
Yeah, I think it is a toss up. By the way, I know I can't.
Joe Fan, did you just like repeat somebody's question, Edelman or Rojo?
No, he's asking He's going online. He's looking up the best questions or whatever.
But the funny thing is, I think I saw that. Like, didn't we have that exact question earlier? That's funny.
Where? Oh, he did. But
we
then
said
he said
Rojo.
CEH or Thielen later, which is like I don't even know. Honestly, who would you pick against CEH or Thielen?
CH or Thielen?
Yeah, I'm just curious.
CH
Like,
Thielen hasn't been doing shit this year. He had one good game at the beginning.
I know this isn't even a real question, but it's like such a difficult one. I don't know. I'm probably picking Clyde, I guess.
A sports card, he picked Hunt over Rojo. Just saying.
You pick Clyde over Rojo?
No, he picked Hunt over Rojo.
Hunt over Rojo. Okay. Yeah, I think that's fair.
He still sucks. Yeah, I agree, man. He's going to get volume, though. I think Rojo's going to get 10 points. I didn't say he's going to get more than 10. Kill is back. Yeah, Kill is back, bro. Ayuk sucks.
Yo, Sears Sports Cards. I just pulled this D-Hop out of Luminance, bro. Shit's beautiful. Sorry, had to just throw it out there. Out of 10, bro. Beautiful card.
Hey, okay, so Aaron's been here for a while too. Okay, sure, I'll
I think Joe Fan's been here the longest.
Maybe.
I want to know, man. Answer my question. Oh, God. All right, where are we at, bro? This chat's going off the hook. Y'all are crazy. Y'all all crazy. You got something to trade for, bro? I'm down. Hopkins doesn't trade for much, sadly. So, like, I love the card, but, like, it's honestly not worth much. It's probably worth, like, 100 to $200 because it's out of 10, but it's, like, you know, that 2019 cards of Hopkins are just not that expensive. I think I like it more than its value, which kind of sucks.
Hey, he wants to trade, bro. Just trade him for money.
I
I'll
don't know,
trade
man.
you for money, man.
There's other cards I would trade more, but that one's just a sick ass card. Like I just pulled it the other day at Iron Lion on Facebook.
Can't drop him bombs. I know Canny gets carried, man. He's a silver player. Don't even give him that. I carry him. I'm a beast. Question: OBJ or Devontae Parker this week?
Yeah,
in PPR.
we might have missed the
coming back
questions
each week.
above. I'm not sure though.
Hey, man, we appreciate you coming in. It doesn't matter when you started watching. We're just
Yes.
It was just a related question for being a third person on the show, which we haven't done. So
Well, yeah, and Tyler, think about it, bro. Like, I mean, we only have 110 subscribers right now, so you could be our 111th, and then you know, once we have 10,000 down the road, we'll recognize you as the 111th. You know.
well, you're assuming he's not subscribed. He might be the 110th already. You know.
I don't think so, though. I don't know. OBJ or Devontae Parker? What are we thinking?
Honestly, dude, I love OBJ this week. He didn't do as good as I thought he was gonna do last week. Okay, I'm not gonna sit here and say OBJ is a must start. He's gonna be a beast. However, I feel like against Dallas that's even better than against Washington. Like I don't know. I'm really feeling it. Maybe I'm tripping, but
There are a lot of high scoring games against.
I'm giving him one last chance against Dallas, and if he doesn't perform then, you know, then he's off.
I think Devontae Parker's going to eat this week, is what I think.
And he could very well could against Seattle, dude.
There's only a few players that I'm playing over Devontae Parker this week, and one of them is Tyler Boyd. But aside from that, Devontae Parker is, I think I'm playing over OBJ this week. OBJ I thought was going to absolutely eat last week, and he didn't. And that just really disappointed me because he was given every opportunity to. So I got to go Devontae. He's a stud. He's got one of the best quarterbacks in the league, Ryan Fitzpatrick. I'm just kidding about that. But
I like him both.
He should crush it.
I like them both on the week, but now we're split, so we really helped him out there.
Yeah, we're 100% split. So it's up to you, my man. But I think Devontae Parker is a 100% hit.
To put it to you this way, Devontae Parker is way safer. So if you want to go for a safe. More hit alternative, then sure, go Parker.
He's a safe man.
Yeah, goes out there and twists his ankle on the first play.
I was trying to step on Tyler's toes. I'm just trying to stomp on him.
There's your shout
out. Standard DJ Moore or Devontae Parker?
I went a round or two per game. So wait, Devontae Moore. Wait, what?
Devontae Parker or DJ Moore standard? For Jack H?
Probably Devontae Parker.
Yeah, I'm leaning Devontae as well.
Was this just this week?
DJ Moore, we like, but...
I like him more as a PPR guy, but he has been getting a lot of air yards. But he doesn't get the touchdowns that Devontae Adams does. In standard, I feel like touchdowns are more important, right? So, yeah. Devontae Parker.
Freaking Joe fans just, typing in NFL on Google and just, pasting.
Felipe. Rams T or Colts T, man. Colts T's been, one of the best T's in the league.
Yeah, Kyle's our defensive specialist, so you just listen to him and everything will be all right.
Definitely not defensive specialist. Man.
What's up, Felipe?
I go with the Colts, man. They just have a good defense. I'm sticking with them.
Yeah, I don't know much about defenses. I pick one or two defenses a year that I like, and then if they perform well, I keep them, and if not, I drop them, and then I just go to the next one, depending on points.
Yeah, I feel you. Oh yeah, there's a question I see you asked Shaq H. I don't know how I skipped over that one.
You didn't see the actual question itself?
No, I read a few things. I scrolled down and it just barely went off my screen when I scrolled down.
Yeah, I got you. It happens to the best of us.
Boyd's a must play every week.
Facts, bro. I'm glad you understand that, dude. My boy Kyle over here doesn't get that.
I don't know.
You don't get it.
That noise.
This guy over here. He doesn't know what he's doing.
I'm not impressed yet, man. Anybody can do that against Philly.
I pointed at you on stream, Kyle. You're gonna love it, all right? You're gonna love it.
I saw.
Oh, you can't see it in the picture. Damn it.
Good morning, fellas. Good morning to you too, sir. Chalk or AJ Green? Or would you choose Chris Carson over both for flex?
AJ Green's my play.
AJ Green over Chris Carson?
Yeah, with the health, health stuff. AJ Green has a decent matchup. Hopefully AJ Green actually gets a damn touchdown this week. I think I got to go AJ Green. It doesn't feel safe. It feels like 11 points minimum, but it doesn't. I don't know.
I honestly, I want to go AJ Green too, and I feel like this is the question where we both can fuck him over pretty hard by saying that. But I feel
you're right.
I feel like
Chris Carson can pop for 30.
I feel like with the targets AJ Green's been getting, him being the primary receiver, this is the week where he finally goes against a shittier defense with no number one cornerback, and I think this is the week where you can finally get some AJ Green points. Sharks hit or miss all year long. If you want to take a shot on him this week, I don't mind it because again the matchup's good for him too. But
yeah,
I don't know. Chris Carson injury, I don't know if I want to play him if you had those options. But he could definitely do good against the Dolphins. I just don't know if he's going to get a ton of playing time compared to his usual 24/7.
That's crazy though. Seattle's allowing 300 yards a game to receivers. Yeah. You wouldn't think so, but their offense is so high powered that it doesn't matter.
Right.
They can score it at will anytime, pretty much like the Chiefs.
They're the number one team to go against for receivers right now, apparently. So
that's wild.
Devontae Parker's probably the better play, but I still like OBJ. Fuck it.
I didn't even think about the matchup really that much. I thought about it as a tasty matchup, but not to that extent.
I bet my dad's money on Parker. I bet my dad's money on OBJ. So, I actually put that. I put OBJ. Literally, I put AJ Green and OBJ in the lineup.
So. Honestly, though,
whenever this dude sets his dad's lineup kills it. So that's
facts.
So you
I
just
always
gotta.
get him.
I mean,
I get him that third place, that right out of money third place every time.
yeah, he can't fix his own lineup, but when he can mess his dad's lineup up into like a championship.
And the third place, he doesn't win. He gets right out of the money every time at DraftKings. Sucks. I'm so close every time.
Hey, I'm in this week, bro. So
You're in there. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe
you should hop in there, bro. I want to beat you week to week. Let's see.
Yeah, Tyler, exactly.
Mahomes
are more consistency.
Dude, we should
Devontae, but
bro, we should totally get a stream DraftKings thing up. Like get a DraftKings contest for like the whole for our fan base, bro. Week to week.
Yeah, maybe cool to do something.
Let us know if you guys would be interested in that. That'd be cool.
It's hard to get everybody on the same page though, because you'd have to follow our Twitter and you have to tweet it out. Because we can't do any updates on YouTube, because then we have to be monetized first. Because apparently you can't just post.
Well, we might be able to have people like post their usernames or something in the chat, like right at the beginning of the morning, and say, hey, if you guys want to join our DraftKings contest,
I mean, we could do a video, like a 1 minute video, saying, hey guys, if you want to do a league or something, comment.
I'm down. I'm down if y'all are though. Like I think that'd be fun, and it would offer us a way to like play against each other without like having the season long commitment.
Cup or Chark? I'm going Cup.
Cup or Chark?
Cup's got New York. It's a shit matchup. I mean, well, a good matchup, shit team. I also think Chark has a good matchup too, but I'm going with a more consistent option. So
yeah, Cup could do something today. Go with that.
Mahomes or Josh Allen?
Wait. Would you put Debo in instead of Cup?
No way.
No,
I'm not playing Debo this week. He's gonna be limited.
Not yet. Okay. More consistent than OBJ, but also I like Dallas asking this week. Also, I'm curious, Mahomes or Josh Allen? Damn, dude, was he here last week and asked Mahomes or Josh Allen, bro? Because somebody literally asked the exact same question last week, and I was like, fuck, that's a hard answer.
I think we both went Josh Allen.
I think I'm going Josh Allen again.
I think I'm gonna do the same thing, dude. I don't know. I don't like the Patriots defense. I don't like playing against Belichick.
With the game question mark too, like I mean, we know the game's scheduled Monday for 4:05 or whatever, but if anything different happens, like let's say Mahomes contracts COVID, then
that would
be, God forbid, but like Josh Allen would be the man.
Then you're fucked.
And Josh Allen's not. He's not. I think he's probably on the same tier as Mahomes right now, like fantasy wise.
DJ's boomer bust. Yeah, DJ Moore boomer bust. I hate him. DJ Chark. Moore is a beast though. Don't talk shit to my boy Moore.
I don't know. I'm kind of sick of DJ Chark and DJ Moore, honestly. I was not a DJ Moore truther this offseason. I did not draft him in any damn league. Like,
should I put in Debo?
Like the tier of receivers in the DJ Moore like draft spot was just like so strong. There's like no way I could pick DJ Moore there. And like fantasy Twitter was like, "What are you doing, Matt?"
So Kyle Shanahan said that his foot's going to be eased into the offense. So like, I'm 100% dodging Debo this week. But if Debo has a great game this week, then it makes it even that much easier to play him next week against Miami. You might even be able to just play him next week against Miami regardless. I'm not sure. I would come back next week and ask the same question about Debo. Because I honestly have no idea right now on that one.
But it's going to depend on pretty much the headlines. Like if you just keep up on the headlines and see what they're saying, because that's all we really know. And then plus what happens in the game will be important. But
I know I'm sounding crazy. No, man, Mahomes isn't okay. It's almost a must start. But if you got Allen, that's like the one scenario where it's I don't know. Colts defense number one in the league. Yeah, exactly. Colts defense is legit.
Parker and DJ Moore could both do insane this week. Yeah, I think Devontae Parker's better though.
Honestly, yeah, I agree. They're both going to be insane this week.
He is due for a touchdown too. Yeah.
That would be a tough one to pick over because I just have so much faith in DJ Moore. So.
What do you think between Brandon Cooks, Kareem Hunt, or Terry McLaurin?
I feel like didn't Terry get injured a little bit?
Terry's got a thigh injury right now. Yeah, he's
Hunt.
Questionable. Kareem Hunt. Okay. Yeah, I'm going Kareem or Terry. I'm not going Brandon Cooks. So
I don't like Brandon Cooks, even though he could do decent this week against the Vikings. I thought about using him for my dad's league as well, but I'm not going to risk it.
But Kareem Hunt and Terry McLaurin are closer to must starts. So.
Yeah, and then Kareem Hunt's even more of a must start against Dallas, I think so.
I think so too. Yeah, rock Kareem Hunt.
Singletary or
it
Mike
down.
Davis? I hate Singletary, dude. I'm just going Mike Davis.
Mike Davis this week, yeah.
Even
And
though-
Mike's a stud, dude. We were just talking about how good Mike Davis is.
Yeah, I think Mike Davis is up there with the best of them right now, dude. Because
Situationally.
unless he disappoints heavily, but I just can't see it.
Dude, for real, we are a little crazy for fantasy football this year, man. I mean, just the way the season's gone so far, it's been honestly a ton of fun. Like, I think this has been the most fun season that I've played so far, despite like all the injuries and the COVID stuff and the all the craziness. I think that's what makes fantasy football fun, though. Honestly, like even though in a lot of my leagues, I'm in a point where I'm starting like Jamal Williams and Deion Lewis or something. Like I've got dog crap running backs playing because all my guys got injured. But like, it's still kind of like it's still pretty fun.
Stafford or Breeze 6 points per passing TD.
Stafford.
See, normally I would say Stafford, but it's the 6 points that gets me a little.
Well, Tyler just mentioned it. He doesn't have Michael Thomas this week.
Oh, Michael Thomas is officially out?
That's what he's saying. I don't know. Is that accurate?
I don't know. I thought he was going to play. Oh, he's out. What the fuck?
Ruled out. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well, in that case, yeah, I go Stafford.
Yeah, I'm probably going Stafford.
If Michael Thomas is playing, then I think I go Drew Brees, but
But I'm down on Breeze this year anyway. Like even without Michael Thomas, like
I'm not feeling Brees so far. But Stafford's passing TDs has been low the last few weeks, man. It's been like 1 or 2, so that's the only reason why I was like, well, if Brees can have 3, that might be the difference there. But yeah, I go Stafford. $87 targets, 1 catch.
87 targets, 1 catch,
True.
8 yards, touchdown.
That's
I
fast.
wouldn't mind. Hey, if he gets 87 targets this week, that's perfect. I don't care.
I guess you can do fantasy basketball. I don't know about that one. I hate basketball or baseball. Either way, baseball, basketball.
Yeah, no, I think
either way, I'm not about it.
so. I think fantasy baseball would be pretty fun, but like I don't know baseball enough to make it like good for me. Like the only way that I could do it is if I really relied heavily on like Fantasy Pros, which is kind of what I mean. I use Fantasy Pros as like a massive tool in fantasy football to keep me up to date on everything and make sure that like I don't make any mistakes on my lineups because I have 14 lineups to set every week. So I gotta kind of like I gotta keep track of everything and like make sure everything's good. So I used that for fantasy basketball and it helped me a lot. It wasn't perfect, but it helped me. So like that's probably what I would do if I did fantasy baseball. But fantasy baseball is a whole other animal.
Okay, so he's got a 14-man league. He's got Ryan. I'm assuming Fitzpatrick as his quarterback, right? Should look
Either Matt
somewhere
Ryan.
else. Either way, I'm sticking with whatever he has, if Matt Ryan or Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Matt Ryan, yeah. He's next 2 comments down, Matt Ryan.
Okay, well,
Yeah, stick with him unless you have unless there's a free agent or something. But
Matt
there
Ryan's a
shouldn't
decent
be.
quarterback. Plus, yeah, what are you gonna find in a 14-man league?
That's better than Matt Ryan.
Like if Joe Burrow's there, pick him up. But I mean,
He's not.
he's not gonna be there. I don't think so.
No, the only guys you're probably going to get are like those young players like freaking
Sit him.
Brett Ripien or something.
Carson
Like the
Montgomery.
guys like Tua or something. If you picked up Tua and expected him to start in like 2 weeks. But like for this week, Matt Ryan's your guy.
I also am scared on the Carson injury a little bit. Like I think he's going to be a little more limited than usual. However, I think I would still play Carson above Montgomery. What do you think?
Wait, did he compare it to Montgomery? Oh, there it is. Jesus, I was looking at the Christopher McAllister below, or Christopher McAllister, because he said I'm afraid of Chris Carson getting hurt too.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm going Carson over Montgomery. Montgomery's a better. I mean, he's a better running back than we all thought, but or than I thought.
I don't know. I think people are still they're hyping him up. Like they've been hyping him up all year about like, oh, he's gonna do good. He's gonna do good. Trade target. I just don't know if I can see it yet, man. I'm not saying he's gonna be bad, but Carson's a beast, man. Against the Dolphins, even if he's limited against the Dolphins, he can still get a fucking points.
I just read Seriously Sports Card's comment below. He said, "That's your quote from now on, bro. Put my dad's money on it. I'm getting you a T-shirt." That's funny as fuck, dude. That's so good. Bet my dad's money on it.
Cooks is a sniper play.
Yeah, I'm going Chris Carson though over Montgomery, just in case that wasn't clear.
Yeah, there is Fantasy League of Legends, by the way. I'm pretty sure.
Fantasy League of Legends is a thing. You actually draft your team based on like, but typically it'll be like in the LCS or it'll be in like whatever. They don't really do it for Worlds unless like it's like the brackets.
I'm like a fat kid on a seesaw. This guy with the quotes, with the sayings. Honestly, what do you think about Carson and Gurley? I'll give you the first crack at this one.
So this guy says, he says Carson is ready to go.
He seems
I never
confident.
trust this. I never trust the Seahawks and their injury designations. I think that like they lie a lot. Chris Carson, they always say he's ready to go, and then like once the game starts, they like deny him his carries. So like that really worries me.
Yeah.
That being said, Gurley has been like effectively slowly phased out of the offense in a way. Like they're just diminishing his carries, and I think that he's like not getting enough to be a good running back in the league. So I'm going Chris Carson.
Where was that Matt Moss last week, dog? When I was talking shit about Gurley.
It took some time for. It takes me 4 weeks before I can actually like effectively rule Gurley out.
But I was wrong this time because I wasn't necessarily wrong, but because he only had 14 attempts.
No, because he
80
yeah,
yards.
he had
and a
80
TD.
yards and a touch. Yeah, which isn't a bad week by any means, and it was against the Bears.
Dude, we might be flipping the script this time because I'm not high on.
But
Gurley.
I think I'm right on this, bro.
I'm not high on Gurley, but against Green Bay, I guess Green Bay can put up points though, and then they're going to be forced to like not run the ball.
I'm benching Gurley unless I have to play him, and Chris Carson's a better running back than Gurley, so I'm playing Carson. That's just me.
I feel you on that. I would generally do the same. I don't know, but it's just the injury thing. Like you said, like.
I mean, he barely had his knee twisted, bro. It wasn't even that bad.
But ready to go could be like he's ready to go. He's ready to get 10 carries while Carlos Hyde gets 15. You know.
Welcome to the league.
Like
Yeah.
that's what ready to go could mean. You know, so you just never know. I guess go Carson.
I go Carson this week, see what he does, and then next week you can make your decisions based on who's injured and who's not, basically.
I think the Packers is a good matchup. That's the only reason why I kind of want to go Gurley on that one. But at the same time, it could be bad if they just get behind so fast. I don't know.
So, seriously, sports cards. I didn't draft Allen over Mahomes, but I did draft Allen more than Mahomes because I'm not trying to spend second round money on a quarterback.
I didn't.
And if I am, I'm picking or I would have picked Lamar Jackson at the time. I was higher on him than Patrick Mahomes this season.
I didn't draft either of those guys because I don't spend that much money on a quarterback. Even though Josh Allen went late, I still slept on it too hard.
Yep.
So I'm actually really sad, and I might have to change my strategy up a little bit next year.
Joe Fan, I was talking to Kyle about this week. I think that Calvin Ridley is the number one receiver for the Atlanta Falcons, and he was not saying that Calvin Ridley's the primary. He was saying Julio Jones all day long, every day. I said targets per game, bro. Just look at it, you know. But hey, he doesn't want to recognize one man's out the door and another man's in the door.
No, I'm recognizing that can happen, but as of now, Julio's still primary, man. Like
He also was disrespecting Tim Patrick.
I'm not gonna. Yeah, sure. I disrespect him. Whatever.
You're like, whatever, it's fine.
I'm not gonna even argue with that one.
I'm worried about the injuries on Monday night. One league I got Devontae Adams, another I got Julio and Devontae Parker. Yeah, dude, that shit's so brutal.
I got Mahomes like 4th round. That's pretty good though.
I've got like, dude, just look at my last in league, bro. It's like, let me tell you who I got in this one, bro. It's injury after injury, man. I got Leonard Fournette, Le'Veon Bell. I got Julian Edelman, Devontae Adams. They're all just going down like freaking flies. It just makes me sick.
Was Matt Ryan washed?
Matt Ryan's not washed. Hasn't he been doing decent?
He got 24, 28, and he got 12. So are we just sleeping on him because he got 12 against Chicago? Is that what's going on?
Like, I'm not tripping on Matt Ryan at all. He has 7 touchdowns, 2 picks, 960 yards in 3 games.
Matt Ryan's been the same quarterback for years, but he puts up hella numbers. He has two or three bad games a year. Like, this was one of them.
He had 450 yards week 1 against the Hawks.
I think if anything's washed, it's Dan Quinn. Dan Quinn's fucking washed, and they should fire his ass.
Dan Quinn could be washed. But Dan Quinn also doesn't call the plays, right? Their offensive coordinator does.
Yeah, but if your defensive coordinator and defense is literally shit and has been for years, then
yeah,
I think it's just time for a fresh start. Change the scenery.
Falcons defense does need to suit up. That's facts. What are we thinking here?
You can't throw the fucking leads that they've been throwing, and you know.
We got any other questions here? We got DJ Moore or Gaskin.
I think you start. Yeah, I mean, I think Gurley's definitely startable. I like Gurley. If that was, you know.
Where's that one at?
Well, no, that was from earlier. I think he's just reiterating the fact that the Packers defense is pretty bad.
Gotcha.
Like I said. DJ
Dude,
Moore,
I freaking-
Gaskins. Yeah, I'm
I
definitely.
love football.
I definitely go with DJ Moore because isn't Gaskins only good in like PPR anyways because he gets catches.
Oh God. Yeah, pretty much.
I think DJ Moore's just way better than Gaskins, but
Yeah, I think he's a tier higher, or 2 tiers maybe.
probably like 3 or 4.
Tyler thinks that Gaskin's got a better opportunity to succeed.
Maybe
Possible. It's possible.
I
But
wouldn't.
I'm
I
just
wouldn't
not
do it
on
over
the
DJ
Gaskin hype.
Moore. If I was gonna do it, it'd be
Yeah.
over somebody shittier.
Or if I had nobody else.
Right.
Matt Ryan isn't washed up. Falcons defense needs to suit up. That's facts. Scary Terry a start this week. Scary Terry is a start in a lot of situations. If you have elite wide receivers, then you don't need to play him. But like, I mean, in most leagues where you have Scary Terry, you don't have the receiver depth to avoid going Scary Terry.
I would more than likely avoid them going against Baltimore. Like I know they performed like shit last week, but like
Baltimore's pass defense isn't terrible though, or isn't that great. I mean, they have Marlon Humphrey, and that's it pretty much.
yeah, but you have Terry McLaurin, and that's it pretty much. So it's like Marlon Humphrey against Terry McLaurin all day. I don't know.
Dude, honestly, Dontrell Inman's been our number one wide receiver this year anyway. Like, and then we got, I mean, Steven Sims hasn't done shit for us, but it's like, I see what you're saying. Terry McLaurin's the clear number one, but
I wasn't high on
Anything
McLaurin
like
this
that.
year, dude, just because of the Redskins. Like, it's not about his talent, because I think he's talented as fuck, but, like, it's a Redskins situation that holds him back a little bit, and then against the Ravens, it scares me even more. So it's like, if you have options, I would avoid them, but I'm not saying start Gaskins over McLaurin.
the Skins could have they could actually have,
Upset of the week.
no, well, I'm hoping they win, but I don't think that's going to happen. I actually have the Baltimore Ravens in my survival pool, because it's a win-win. If Baltimore wins, then I win my survival pool. If Washington wins, then my team wins, so it doesn't matter. It's a wash. I don't even care if I lose my survival pool as long as Washington beats Baltimore. But that being said, I think that we're going to have a quarterback change at halftime is what I think. I think the coach mentioned it today. He said if Haskins doesn't turn his shit around, he's off.
They talked. I got a notification on that. They talked about that. Haskins could be benched this week. I was like, damn, okay.
I'm glad he finally said it, dude. Honestly, I'd rather have Alex Smith start than freaking Dwayne Haskins right now. And like Kyle Allen, I don't necessarily like, but I think that he might be a safer, more like typical pocket passer that like has a better arm. Like Haskins just has a weird throwing motion. He doesn't see linebackers underneath. He gets really flustered in the pocket and he gets all shaky. It just kind of makes me sick. Like I don't like watching him. He makes too many mistakes that are like just dumb. He misses deep receivers. Like
Three
we have
interceptions
wide
last
open
week,
dudes.
dude. Fuck.
It's embarrassing. I don't even like watching the game. Like I like watching our defense, but that's it.
Hey, man. I'm on the same boat as you, man.
Yeah. So I mean I turn the game on. Once we're down by 10, I turn it off. I'll watch Red Zone the rest of the day. Get caught up on the other teams. I'll wait until we're back in the game and then I'll turn it back on if we get close. But if we do a quarterback switch, I'll watch because I want to see like a different offense. But yeah, anyway, Scary Terry I like, but I mean it's to each his own.
Full PPR, CD or Marquise Brown.
You said CD or who?
Marquise Brown.
Fuck, dude, I hate that.
I hate that one too because I feel like I haven't been high on Marquise Brown at all this year. Everybody was like riding his dick all off season long. I was like, if I get him, I get him, but I'm not gonna overpay for somebody I don't even believe in myself, right? So far, I'm kind of right on that. He hasn't been doing anything, right? But against the Redskins or the Washington team, whatever you want to call them,
Bacon.
this could be the week where he lights up. So that's what makes it hard.
Yeah.
Like this could be like a get right game for the Ravens where they just go fucking in on the Skins. So, but then CD's more of like another unsure kind of option as well.
I honestly I don't like either of them right now. It's just such a question mark. They aren't my style of wide receiver. Those are guys that I typically trade away after they have a big game.
Yeah, I mean I think CD Lamb is the more consistent option.
Yeah, I don't know, dude.
I think I would ride Marquise Brown this week just because I think after being embarrassed last week, this might be the week where they just bounce back.
No, actually, I'm going Marquise Brown, bro. There's no way that our safeties and DBs can keep up with freaking Marquise. That's a fact. Marquise Brown, lock it in, bro. That dude's gonna have some points. If he gets 11 targets,
turnaround.
no, I just thought it through, bro. Marquise, our DBs suck.
Dude, Marquise Brown, he's fast enough that he can absolutely smoke us as long as Lamar Jackson can hit him up the field. Lamar Jackson actually can throw the ball to him, we're going to be good. Yeah, so go Marquise. Sorry that took me so long to realize.
Yo,
I'm all
Haas
aboard.
motherfucking Met is in the chat. First appearance of the year, I think, right? What the hell happened to him? What are you doing?
Oh, I don't spend my dad's money, bro. I play my own game, bro. That ain't me. Kyle doesn't spend his dad's money on Mahomes or Jackson, but his dad spends his money on Mahomes or Jackson.
Oh yeah, no, that's facts. My dad, yeah.
Didn't your dad get him the first round or some
My
shit?
dad was trying to draft Mahomes first round. I was like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? And then he drafted him
Yeah.
second round. And I was like, oh my god. But then
We were both cussing.
honestly, hey, his team's legit though. I turned it around for him. He's got 4 solid ass
Yeah.
receivers. He's got a good running back. He's
got it. He's got a squad. Like honestly, the quarterback early strat wasn't too bad, but it's like, dude, to grab a quarterback in the first round that you can easily get in the second. He had the 9th pick, and he was going to grab Mahomes at 9. Is that right?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, and I was like, dude, you can literally grab him on the wraparound if you want, and or you can grab him in like just oh god.
It was disgusting.
I don't spend my dad's money, bro. He drafts for his dad. My dad he's all up in his.
No, his dad, Joe over here. He's a solid player.
My dad's a solid fantasy football player, man. He's ruthless too, bro. He'll trade rate the hell out of his own family. Shit, I got Darius Geis from him for Antonio Gibson, bro. It kind of hurt my heart.
Devontae Freeman or Miles Gaskins. I think that's the situation where I go Miles Gaskins.
Devontae. I don't know, dude. Devontae Freeman could bounce back though.
I want to see it first. I feel like the Giants off. I didn't.
What has Miles Gaskin done so far?
He's done an okay amount, man. He's done more than Devontae Freeman.
Nah, fuck that, dude. He's had 6 points a fucking game. I'm going. Oh well,
Six
wait. Is he
points is
getting
more
receiving yards too?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, he had 22 carries last week against Jacksonville, which I kind of like, but I don't think so, man. I'm going Devontae Freeman. I'm taking the risk. Just
Disgusting.
it's disgusting, but he's had 1 week to learn the plays finally. Like he had a game with the offense. He's trying to he's figuring his stuff out and he's getting back in football shape, all that. Devontae Freeman, I think should show out. Or maybe not even show out, but have a respectable performance. Freeman and the Giants will lose to the little Giants.
Brown catches a ball.
Hey.
I get to be a guest on the show.
I said it, bro. He don't put the words in Kyle's mouth. He said Miles Gaskin. I'm going Freeman. Oh,
Dude, I didn't even make an attempt to get Freeman because I have that little faith in the Giants' offense. Like Saquon couldn't even get it done back there. No, it's bad.
now my dad makes some good trades with us, man. Like he gave me a quarterback last year when I needed one. Obviously, it benefited him in the long term for Dynasty, but like I needed a quarterback stat, and he hooked me up. Like we made some solid trades. Hunter Henry for like the 12th pick in the draft, like some good stuff.
Josh Allen was a steal this year, man. 7th, that's pretty good. I waited like a couple rounds too long on him every single time because I didn't believe in him. Like I believed in him enough to I knew he was gonna do good, but I don't know. I was sleeping on him for some reason. I just thought Drew Brees was gonna be good, but whatever. I fucked that.
Okay, so Terry McLaurin's officially active. Scotty Miller officially inactive. Steven Sims is out. Chris Carson is officially active. Kareem Hunt's active.
Yahoo notified me saying that Clyde Edwards-Helaire is in my lineup and they have no game scheduled. Psh, lies.
And Joe Mixon's active. No, in one of my leagues, they took out all of my it automatically took out all of my Chiefs players.
Damn.
So I had to go back in and adjust it. I'll get it. Anyway,
I had Michael Thomas to start the year and he was out, or he didn't do anything, and then I had Miles Sanders who was out that week, so I got 3 points for my two first picks, and then now it's the reverse. Mike Thomas got injured, and then Barkley and Adams. Honestly, you might be better off with Barkley and Adams than I am with Sanders and Michael Thomas. But I traded Michael Thomas. He's gone now. I got Carson and AJ Brown. By the way, is that a good trade? AJ Brown and Carson for Michael Thomas. You and Alex were saying it is, so I went with it. But what about the rest of you guys? What do you think about that?
Hey, we gotta answer this MVS or Tyler Boyd question, bro. We gotta help our boy Haas.
Our boy Haas, Tyler Boyd.
Yeah, no, I'm Tyler Boyd as well. MVS hasn't done much, dude.
But I mean, the thing about MVS though is what's his face is gone now, so that's cool.
But he's mad hit or miss. Is Alan Lazard? He's gone.
Yeah, Alan Lazard's good he's definitely gone.
Okay, well, I think Tyler Boyd's just the better receiver though. He's kind of a must start right now.
Yeah, no, I agree. I'd rather start Tyler Boyd than MVS. Although I want to go on record saying that I think this is AJ Green's week and not Tyler Boyd's week. But with that being said, Tyler Boyd can still have a good week.
Try having Barkley and Adams change. Oh, I have Slayton, Lamb, and Brown for flex PPR. Slayton, Lamb, or Brown. Malcolm Brown?
Wait,
Marquise Brown.
Where do you see that one at?
S.
Oh, right
Huss.
there. Holy shit! I just skipped over
Yeah.
that one hella hard.
Oh, I was trying not to lose
Yeah, I feel you.
anything.
Slayton, Lamb, or Brown? Yeah,
I
what
think
Brown?
Lamb.
Is that the
Yeah,
same
I think
Brown?
it's Lamb though, depending on who, regardless of who it is, honestly, right?
Well,
Unless
no,
it's
you
Marquise,
just
maybe.
said if it's Marquise Brown, then
Yeah,
you just win Marquise.
yeah, I did go Marquise over.
If it's Marquise Brown, I
it's-
go Marquise.
If it's Malcolm, I'm going with Lamb.
There's Malcolm. I go. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I'm sitting on Slayton right now because the Giants suck.
I hate Slayton.
I like Slayton, I just hate the Giants.
No, okay, well, I like Slayton. I hate the Giants. Sure,
Yeah,
I still
like,
hate
think-
Slayton for fantasy because of the Giants. That's my point.
But let's say you sent Slayton to freaking, I don't know, Carolina. Would you like Slayton then?
Slayton in Carolina.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like as a player, like Slayton, do you think fantasy wise he'd be good if he was in Carolina or if he was
Probably
in?
better, but I don't know if Carolina would be the area for him. I think Slayton
Or
on the
Washington.
Packers maybe. No, not Washington.
Yeah, it'd be the
So
same situation.
this
Washington.
is a weird one, dude. So he said, "What's going on, guys? My week is messed up because of COVID. My commissioner is allowing players to be subbed in at the end if they playing this week."
End up playing this week. So should I
Yeah.
play Fitzpatrick or Mahomes or hold out? So okay, so you would play Fitzpatrick, and then if Mahomes just did play, you could sub him out, or
I mean, if that's an option, then yeah, sure, do that because you never know, right?
yeah, if you can play either quarterback, basically, like just play the wrong one and then switch to the right one after. I mean, it's
Right.
kind of weird. Kind of weird. It actually gives an unfair advantage to the person who has Mahomes and like the Chiefs players. Like that actually doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I don't like that at all. But if that's the thing,
I think it's a terrible rule. You take your own risk when you play a player that has COVID designation. You know, like
I like having an extended IR list, like being able to put those COVID guys on IR. I think that's something that should be a thing.
That's
But this is kind of like
more than enough.
a weird situation that I would go too. That's too far.
yeah, they're kind of snowflaking your league a little bit.
Yeah. So I mean, if that's the way it works, then sure, go. I mean, you have nothing to lose, right? But
Yeah, it's hard to understand how it works though. I mean, I think you try to explain it as best as possible, but it just doesn't make sense to me.
if that and if you're concerned, I'll put it to you this way: we're not concerned about Mahomes not playing. Like the game said that
I think he's
gonna
gonna play.
I think it's going to be a game. I'm pretty
Unless he specifically gets COVID, he's going to play. So I play Mahomes.
We are 97% positive that he's going to play this week
96.
and a half.
And then we get Tyler Boyd over MVS because MVS is too boomer bust. Boyd is a must start. Yep, we agree. Should I start Russell Gage? And Taj asked over. He said Russell Gage over who? Right? Who was the other guy?
Did he?
Yeah, earlier he asked. Let me grab it. I'll find it real quick.
Okay. I mean, there was a Russell Gage question earlier, and we said.
Oh, maybe it wasn't him.
There's been two of them on the day. One we went
No, it
against.
wasn't him.
We went against Gage, and the second one we picked Gage. So yeah, Gage over who?
Yeah, it just depends on who you're picking Gage over, I guess. Because now that I'm looking at it,
I don't mind Gage because I feel like, Julio and Calvin Ridley are both questionable. So I mean Gage, assuming one of them doesn't start, then Gage is even better. But you put them both being questionable, odds are somebody gets hurt and starts limping off the field. I don't know. I don't mind
Yeah.
Gage.
Boyd over DJ Chark for sure. Must start every week. Unless there's like some beast that you are deciding between.
DJ Chark is going to be like just risky all year long. If you want to take a shot on him this week, I don't mind it. What did I say?
Yeah.
Do you have a similar question to this earlier? And I said Chark. When did I pick Chark? I picked Chark over somebody.
I don't know. You picked Chark over somebody earlier, and I kind of didn't like it.
I don't know. I don't remember. I don't think it was Tyler Boyd. I think
Was
I
it
put
Greg
Tyler
Ward?
Boyd on this. No, it was something else.
Okay, gotcha.
It was a shittier option than Boyd, I think. I'm not sure.
Gotcha.
Tate's going to be the guy for the Giants this week. Most points to slot receivers, probably, but I just hate them
Tate
so
still
much.
hasn't proven it though. He still sucks. I mean, he hasn't
Yeah,
done
he
anything.
has
I don't.
improving to do.
I dodge the whole Giants roster. I don't care what the situation is.
Oh, geez, look at this one. Fucking Mason's question.
Jesus,
OBJ,
dude.
Landry,
2 receivers in a
John Brown.
flex.
Dude,
Okay, well,
that
I'm
is
100%
terrible.
taking OBJ because I think OBJ is going to do good this week, and he's your best option in general.
Why'd you go with 2 Cleveland receivers, my man?
I hate Slayton, I hate Landry, I hate Mark Ingram, and Brown and Jeff Wilson are 2 unknown. Would it be stupid to go Jeff Wilson over Mark Ingram?
Which running backs are playing this week for SF?
I don't know.
It depends who's healthy.
Let me
Honestly,
look.
I haven't heard anything.
Let me see. Henry Mostert's out. Tevin Coleman's still out though, right, too? IR. Okay, yeah, so I guess Jeff Wilson.
It's just Jeff Wilson. Yeah, I'm playing Jeff Wilson. I'm playing.
Well, I mean, it's not just Jeff Wilson because what's his face?
He's the flex. Jeff Wilson's the flex. I'm playing OBJ and I'm playing John Brown.
Yeah, that's the play. OBJ, John Brown, and Jeff Wilson.
Jeff Wilson. Yeah. Okay.
Fuller.
I'm fading Landry. I'm fading Slayton because he's on the Giants. Mark Ingram's just. I think we missed on Mark Ingram last week, but hey, what are you gonna do?
I don't know. I've been against Mark Ingram all year because,
Me too.
Woods should do good against the Vikings, but he's injured, so it scares me. Woods is going against the Giants. Woods is a for sure guy, so Woods. Even though Joe Fan doesn't need these questions.
What's Bradbury's shadow?
Bradbury is the corner for the Giants. The guy that used to play on the Panthers.
Dude, where's he getting these questions? What website? This man doesn't even. I don't even know who fucking Bradbury is, bro. Like,
You don't know Bradbury? Okay.
I don't pay. I don't pay attention to DBs that much because most of them suck.
Yeah, he's overrated.
There's I only know the DBs that are good. That's all I care about.
It's one or the other. I want to play Mahomes, but I play him. He doesn't end up playing. I'm fucked. Basically, I was wondering if I should play. Oh no. I mean, Mahomes is 100%. 96% playing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he should go Mahomes. They said the
Mahomes
game's gonna
is a
happen
stud.
now.
Kyler Murray over Matt Ryan, any day of the week. We said Matt Ryan is still a great quarterback earlier, but Kyler Murray is the quarterback of the future, and dude is an absolute stud.
Yeah, no,
Kyler Murray is probably my favorite quarterback in the league right now.
No, I was high on him all offseason.
I wasn't.
And you know that. You're picking Dak over Kyler, and I was like, no, bro, Kyler's the best quarterback in the league. And
I was disrespecting Kyler until the last 2 weeks before the season, and I was like, you know what? I was like, I'm gonna get some Kyler shares real quick, and those Kyler shares that I got are my best 2 leagues, bro. They're just I'm so glad I grabbed 2 shares right at the end.
Okay, so Dak technically has more points on the season than Kyler, barely, but those came in one game.
Dak's a stud. No, Dak's a stud. I'm not disrespecting Dak. I got 7 Dak shares, dude.
Oh, for sure. I'm not saying Dak's. I think Kyler's still better, but that's my point.
But Dak gets points though for sure too.
Yeah. Burkhead.
I think Kyler's a better quarterback overall too. I think he just is in a different scheme. In freaking Mike, what's his name? Mike. What the fuck is their coach's name? The Cowboys. Mike McCarthy. So with Mike McCarthy's scheme, bro, Dak's gonna get so many yards.
What's this Burkhead, Edelman, AJ Wilson, Ward question? You just pick one.
Wilson Jr. So I think it's Jeff Wilson, AJ Brown, AJ Green.
I'm picking AJ Green if it's AJ Green. So, and if it's not AJ Green, then I guess I go Greg Ward. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm probably sticking AJ Green and Wilson Jr. are my main 2, and then Ward is probably my 3rd in that list.
Something like that.
And then I go Edelman, then Burkhead probably.
I think it's a flip between
or Burkhead, Edelman. I don't know, because it just depends on if Burkhead gets touchdowns or not, like he did the other week.
Kareem Hunt, Terry McLaurin, Brandon Cooks, Kareem Hunt.
Where's that one?
Didn't we have the exact same question earlier from somebody else?
Right there. Yeah. Yeah, we both went like Kareem Hunt, Terry McLaurin, and then Brandon Cooks. Or I kind of leaned Terry McLaurin, Kareem Hunt, Brandon Cooks, but with the injury and stuff, I think with both injuries included, I think I'm going Kareem.
I mean, I'd go Brandon Cooks over Terry McLaurin. I think just this week.
Whoa!
But I mean, but Kareem Hunt's a far superior player of both those guys. So
I'm not going Brandon Cooks above anybody until like the dude actually has a consistently good showing.
I feel well, he's never gonna have a consistently good showing. So
He won't. That's not who he is, and I don't like that. I hate it. I'd rather go Terry McLaurin and get my 10 points a week.
I hate him too.
McLaurin, Rojo, or McKinnon?
McKinnon, I think, right? Isn't McKinnon like the main guy? I mean, I would probably play McKinnon. Philly's defense against the run though is generally good, but I don't know.
How many carries did McKinnon get last week?
I think I just saw 14, but let me look it up again because I don't remember.
14.
Okay.
14 for 38 and a touchdown. It's so funny because on 3 carries he gets 77 yards, and then on 14 carries he gets 38.
Rojo should have the volume this week because Fournette's out. So like I don't mind Rojo, but at the same time I still don't think that's like a good running offense. I think he gets 10 points at least, but I don't know how much more he can get than 10 points, unless he gets a touchdown.
Honestly, Matt, that's a tough question, bro.
McLaurin against the Ravens with the Washington team, bro. I don't know, man. I like the talent. I just don't know. The quarterback play is suspect, and
I'm leaning McKinnon.
Yeah, I lean McKinnon. If not McKinnon, then Rojo. It said flex standard actually. Okay, if it's flex standard, then that might change things though because McKinnon's better in a PPR.
I mean, yeah, because if he doesn't get a touchdown, he's not worth it.
Yeah.
He's gotten a touchdown 2 weeks. He's had some really big plays. Who are they playing this week?
Philly.
I don't know, man. I want to, dude, because I love McLaurin so much that it's like it's hard for me not to pick that guy even with the hammy injury. And then McKinnon, like you said, with the he's better in the PPR league. And talk about our sponsor NordVPN.
I think I'd still go McKinnon, but it's so close against him and Ronald Jones, I think.
Yeah. I can't really pick, honestly.
I
think Ronald Jones.
McLaurin does better as a TD this week, and I just don't see that happening.
No, McLaurin. Oh, yeah, because it's PPR too. Or not PPR, so. He'll probably get 7 points max.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to go McKinnon. Probably McKinnon, Rojo, then McLaurin.
Greg Ward, Russell Gage, Antonio Gibson, Anthony Miller, T. Higgins at flex. Jesus.
I'm going Greg Ward this week. T. Higgins my number 2.
Really?
Or T. Higgins my number 1, then Greg Ward. I don't really know. I'm high on T.
I like Russell Gage and Anthony Miller both over T. Higgins.
I don't.
I don't like. Okay, so the only reason why I like Miller.
Anthony Miller's injured, isn't he?
No.
Are you sure?
The only reason why I like Miller better now than I used to is because Nick Foles, man, he's a beast. I'm 100% sure he's not injured. Nick Foles is going to be better now, but I'm not playing him against the Colts, so I guess like a Ward. Yeah, I guess
so.
Ward on that one.
I guess the only reason I like Anthony Miller is because now he has Nick Foles throwing to him.
Yeah, that's what I said.
But I still like. Yeah, no, I didn't hear you say it, but I was just thinking about it.
Yeah.
Because I was zoned out.
But against the Colts, I'm not playing. I'm not doing it yet.
Yeah.
I want to see another week. T. Higgins, there's just too many options in that offense, and I don't think they need to go to Higgins this week. I think it's going to be Green and Boyd. Russell Gage.
Yeah, but they don't need to hit Higgins, but they're going to hit Higgins. Higgins is good. I mean, he's a good receiver.
We'll see, man. I think it's Greg Ward. I guess.
I think it's no. And that's what I said, bro.
That's what you said. I'm just saying. I'm talking it through. Russell Gage could be good too, though. I don't know, man. Shit. AJ Green.
Good.
Ward's my guy, though. I guess.
Russell Gage is more of a question mark than T or Greg, I think.
Langy or Brown Wilson? Who's Brown? Is that my?
He's answering a question.
Oh.
Do I put Kelsey back in my lineup or roll with Hawkinson? Put Kelsey in your lineup. Bradbury's third-ranked cornerback right now on PFF. PFF don't know shit, bro.
PFF had what's his face number 1 last year, the Redskins guy.
How are you going to have the third best cornerback on your team and be? Hey, dude, that Redskins guy's good. What are you talking about?
No. I mean, I'm not saying he didn't have a good year. I'm just saying you're going to put him over Stephon Gilmore number 1, right?
I'm not.
Exactly.
100% not.
But
nobody's gonna say or argue that Gilmore's worse than fucking whoever. I don't even know his name anymore. I forgot.
yeah, PFF just tries to like have hot takes and stuff. And like when you have like one of the worst defenses in the league, like how can you even say that like you have like I got the best player in the league? Like, dude, Aaron Donald is a guy who's like best defensive player in the league. Bro smacks an entire line out of the way and then kills your quarterback. Like,
I think Bradbury's having a good year though, actually. But
yeah, he's probably solid, but as a team, they're fucking bums.
I actually wanted him on Philly for a little bit, but then I was like, maybe not. But then we got Slay, so it is what it is.
Yeah, I would like to go back and like I haven't watched his like highlights or anything. I haven't sat there and like looked at his film. You know, if I watch his film, I could probably tell you how great he is, but I don't even watch Giants football. It's Giants, right? Bradbury?
Mm-hmm.
I don't even watch Giants football. Fuck Giants football. Which two would you pick for PPR between Edelman, Chark, and Waller? Waller for sure.
100% going Chark because he's going against the Bengals. This is like a get right matchup.
Then Chark and Waller.
Waller sucked last week, dude. 1 point.
He was injured last week.
Was he?
Yep. He was questionable for the game.
I mean, I'm still going Waller because he's generally a fucking PPR machine. So, should I risk starting Mahomes or start Fitzpatrick? Hey, somebody said that earlier, bro. We win Mahomes.
Going Mahomes, yeah.
We risk it for the biscuit, man. It's a 96% chance he plays.
Yeah, we think that the game's going to happen pretty much for sure unless like literally Mahomes gets COVID. That's the only reason why he wouldn't play.
They've literally notified everybody saying this is the time it's going to be going on. Like it sounds pretty for sure that it's playing.
Yeah, Mike answered it for him as well. Malcolm Brown or Lazard. Lazard is injured, so Malcolm Brown.
Would you start to see? I mean, I would start the Seahawks defense, sure, but I mean, what are the options? Like over the Colts? No. Over certain other teams? No.
Are you sure Seahawks? I mean, Seahawks, don't they have like the worst defense in the league right now?
I mean, no.
Like aside from like getting points off of like picks and stuff.
No, their passing defense. I mean, their passing defense is
because they
give up points in the yardage, but they still do okay. Yeah.
They still get points off of like actual plays.
Yeah, and they're going against. I don't mind the Seahawks defense this week against the Dolphins. That could be pretty good.
Julio or Fuller?
Who's the best stash? Malcolm Brown or Lazard? Well, Lazard's injured now, Joe. So
I don't stash either of them.
Yeah, they're both buns. Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. Mike said no. I was just asking the same question.
Yeah.
Dude, you know what's funny? We just randomly switch it and be like, yeah, we're going Fitzpatrick now. And then Mike's like, what? Julio or Fuller? I think you gotta play Julio if he's playing, right? Isn't Julio like always a must play if he's playing?
Yeah, Julio. If Julio's in, which he is, I'm playing him. So.
Well, he's questionable, but.
Oh, he hasn't been approved yet.
I think he's still questionable.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm still playing Julio.
Yeah, I think I'm still risking it for Julio, man. And that is risky though, because it's a Monday night game. So if he doesn't play for some reason, you're pretty much fucked. And I do like Will Fuller this week, but he's injured too. He's cleared now, but I don't know.
Golden Tate or Greg Ward? That one just didn't.
Greg Ward. I hate
Greg
Tate.
Ward. I hate Tate as well right now.
I'd rather play MVS over Tate.
All right, Sam Joshi asks Marquez Valdez-Scantling, Greg Ward, Justin Jefferson, or Russell Gage.
Ward or Jefferson?
That's where I'm leaning.
That's how we've pretty much been writing these questions so far.
Yeah, I think I'm going.
I think earlier you said Jefferson, or later I said Ward on the same thing.
Yeah, but I'm kind of bouncing back and forth between the two, honestly. Like it's a very like I'll probably answer the question 3 different ways like throughout this entire stream because like Justin Jefferson, he showed that he was good last week. So here's how I explained it last week, or like earlier today. I said Justin Jefferson, he could break off for 30 points, he could break off for 0. So it's like you're taking that risk with that player that he could actually do nothing, or he could just be an absolute star. Ward has no other receivers on his roster right now, like on the team. So they're scrapping for receivers pretty much. Plus Goddard's out, which we talked about. Ward should be their guy. They are going to need him to succeed if they want to win. They probably won't win, but we could probably go Ward.
I feel like most analysts would say Jefferson, but I think with Ward, I think people sleep on the fact that Goddard was a huge part of our offense, other than Ertz, and Greg Ward's a slot type of player. So it's like if you have one of those big tight ends out of the slot, that's huge for Greg Ward, I think, and all the other receivers are dead. So.
Haas, he says, I'm offended by Matt's racist team logo in the upper left. my Redskins memorabilia. Bro, you would be. This whole room is Redskins out too. Like you wouldn't even believe. I got logos on logos in here. I got Sean Taylor stuff like on the wall. I got freaking Art Monk. I got Clinton Portis. I got all these guys, man. Like
you got a
I got
racist
Josh
in the
Norman
background
jersey
there.
behind me. Like you're just seeing my card section. I got all my memorabilia on the walls, like over to the left, and I got a Daryl Green plate like above me. All Redskins gear, bro.
Yo, guys, I'm just here to support COVID. Hey, I appreciate it, Yellow Jackets, man. Yeah, COVID fucked me a few times too. And honestly, I was so scared because I got this notification that the Saints player had COVID, and I was about to flip shit, dude. Because I have Stafford in 2 leagues and Kamara in the other one, so that would have totally screwed me.
It was definitely a tough COVID.
And also Kelsey and Clyde Edwards in 1 league. That screwed me for a second there, but luckily they're all back in the lineup because that game's gonna happen. So, and if that makes anybody feel better, if we fuck you guys over from Mahomes not playing, I'm gonna get fucked over because Clyde Edwards-Helaire and Kelsey's not playing. So,
oh, I need a nap, bro. I need a nap.
Hurst or Ali Cox?
Hurst.
That's a tough one though, man.
Nah, Hurst is a must start for me.
I think I also lean Hurst, but I think Hurst has been inconsistent.
He has, but it's still my guy. It's one of my favorite tight ends in the league.
I feel you.
I can't justify sitting a Falcons tight end because as soon as the coach sees that hitting his tight end is like the play in the game, he just keeps going to him over and over and over again. That's just how his offense works.
Dude, my shoulder is killing me. I don't know what the hell happened.
Bro, I already know, bro.
They should have given Bays.
Dude, I can't believe Hoyer's starting for New England, by the way, now that you mention it, all right? Because I drafted Stidham in a Superflex league, Superflex Dynasty league this year to be my starter. Like, that was my guy. And then, like, right after I drafted him in a slow draft, they said, oh, Cam Newton's our starter. And I'm like, damn it. So I was like, well, at least Stidham's the number 2 guy. It's COVID season. If anything happens, then I'm good. You know, I'll just play Stidham then, and no big deal. And I had Derek Carr anyway. It's fine. But then now, like, if they're playing Brian Hoyer, I don't understand, dude. Brian Hoyer's a bum, an absolute bum. Give Stidham a chance. Let him play. I don't know.
Joe Fan with the question: if Rojo goes to go crazy day, what happens to Fournette? Nothing. It's the same thing.
Yeah, nothing. I don't even know who's asking that question, honestly.
No,
like,
Joe Fan. Sorry, you mean like where you got the question from?
Where he pulled it. Yeah, I'm curious, like, because that's just such a like Fournette's still Fournette.
I'm concerned with these questions, but hey, honestly, dude, these big name receivers, Julio has been questionable his whole career, and he still puts up numbers, so I'm not worried about it. Hopkins doesn't need to practice. He's Hopkins. Hopkins is huge. If I can have Hopkins on every single team and start on every single team, I would.
Yeah, I think DeAndre Hopkins is going to kill it today. He always does.
Yeah.
He was questionable until like an hour ago, but wasn't he the guy that had the thumbs up Instagram post that said, "Oh, I'm playing. If you have any questions about whether or not I'm playing."
Well, that's what he said. Yeah.
That's what I was saying. Yeah. So
Taylor or Hunt, full PPR.
I'm not too worried about DeAndre Hopkins. Taylor or Hunt?
Don't you always go Jonathan Taylor in this situation?
I think so.
Against the Bears.
I think so. Hunt's injured, so Taylor for me.
I guess that's why it's a question, because he's a low-end running back once to the Bears. I don't know. I think it's always Taylor. The volumes should be there, no matter what.
I would always bet my dad's money on Julio if I had my dad's money to bet with, yeah. Justin Jefferson and B. Cooks have monster weeks. I think that B. Cooks will not have a monster week personally, but I think Justin Jefferson could.
I think it could happen though, because at one point I was looking through the DraftKings pricing, dude, and I actually put Brandon Cooks on the line multiple times, and both times I just couldn't get myself to do it.
I can't submit that, dude. There's too many good receivers at low prices.
I couldn't submit it, but like I almost did, because I honestly believe that like if Will Fuller doesn't have a good week, then Brandon Cooks will. Like one of them's gonna do good.
For anybody wondering what my DFS lineup looks like, you probably don't, but you probably don't give a shit. But hey, I'm just letting you know. I got Dak Prescott as my QB, 7,200. That's cheap as hell. I love it. Got Alvin Kamara, James Robinson. James Robinson's cheap as hell. He's going against Cincy, and like the dude's been putting up points. Robbie Anderson, Tyler Boyd, DK Metcalf, studs. And then I got Hunter Renfrow in the flex because I had no cash left, and OJ Howard's unfortunately. Bro, but I think that's a lineup right there. All right. Anyway,
Robert Woods or Chris Carson? I already answered it.
I don't know. I'm leaning Chris.
You lean Carson?
Yeah, I don't like Robert Woods. I liked Robert Woods going into the year, and then as the season's progressed, I've just been kind of like slowly falling off the Robert Woods hype.
It's weird because he's had a good year too. But
Yeah.
it's like I don't
Good.
know.
Yeah, good.
Well, no, it's been a phenomenal year. It's just that like his target share hasn't been like what you would hope, but like he's just been making the most of it. But,
He always does. That's what he does.
Yeah, I guess. And I guess the Giants, I like Chris Carson. The injury doesn't concern me like crazy, but at the same time, you just never know. If you have an option like Woods, I'm probably just gonna play Woods.
Did he say PPR?
He didn't say.
I think that changes things too. If it's PPR, I might go Woods.
Oh, 100%. If it's PPR, I'm going Woods. But if it's not PPR, then I would change it to Chris Carson.
Because that's adding an additional like 5 or 6 points to his stat total. I mean, otherwise he's getting like 13. I think Chris Carson will have more than 13, but 18. That's a big difference.
Like Higgy will do good against the Giants. AJ Green's go. Hey, I said the same thing. I put AJ Green in my dad's lineup. All right. AJ Green against the Jaguars, dude. Finally, he gets an opportunity to go against a shit defense, not being shouted by a decent cornerback. He's getting the targets. Now the targets are going to turn into receptions. This is his day, man. I agree.
AJ Green instead of, would you take him instead of Renfro or whatever?
Huh?
I don't know. You said AJ Green or Renfro.
Where's that?
Right below the AJ Green goes off today comment.
Oh, AJ Green 100%.
Yeah, me too.
I looked everywhere except for right there.
Like right under the last comment you read.
I saw Belichick had something up his sleeve, and I was like instantly just thinking like, I wonder maybe he has something up his sleeve saying Hoyer's my starter, but he's actually not the starter. Like last second he's gonna switch shit up.
No, he's not. He's not gonna switch it up. I think he's being real with Hoyer. I think Hoyer's probably a lot better than we remember him. Is what's gonna happen. I think maybe Cam doesn't even have COVID. He just wanted to start Hoyer.
I don't know about that.
Just kidding.
I don't know. J.K. Dobbins, I have the same question. Sometimes it depends on who's on the waiver wire with him, but you want to.
I haven't seen any waiver wire pickups that are better than J.K. though.
Yeah, you pretty much like ride it out for the most part.
Thoughts on Tampa Bay defense this week?
I like Tampa Bay.
So Tampa Bay was my number one defense heading into the year, and I pretty much dropped them in all of the leagues where I had them. Because week 1 they didn't do very well. Week 2 and 3 they did fine.
Carlos Hyde's out, bro. I mean, that gives me more confidence in Carson. Maybe I go Chris Carson over Woods then.
I'm pretty confident in Carson at this point. Carson is a must start. Like,
yeah. Okay, so with that being said, I actually have that question in my league. Actually, I do have Carson and Todd Gurley. You're going Carson both times?
I'm going Carson in all my leagues, bro. Every league I have Carson, I'm playing Carson. If he sucks, he sucks. I'm gonna take my L's where I take my L's.
All right, fucking, I'll go sub it in right now. Hold up. Todd Gurley in the flex is now gonna be Chris Carson.
MVS, Cooks, Ward, or Traquan.
Cooks or Traquan.
What about Ward, bro?
Ward.
Ward, okay, good.
If not Ward, then I would go Cooks, I think.
I think me too. I think Ward, then Cooks, then Traquan, then MVS.
I go MVS and then Traquan last.
I might actually. I'm probably disrespecting MVS too much. MVS probably get like 3 touchdowns today on some straight bullshit, but...
You know how like last night we were playing Among Us and we said that you're gonna have some dreams about it? I had some dreams about it, dog. I'm not gonna lie. I woke up and I was like It was crazy. There was a Among Us situation going on in my dreams, dog.
Dude, I told you, like I was seeing it before I was going to bed. Like I could see it when I closed my eyes.
I was panicking, dude. I'm in my dream. I'm not gonna lie. Like it was intense. It was Among Us, but it was like real life. I think. I don't know. It was fucking weird. I just wanted to get that out there.
The thing is, so True Polar Bear asked if MVS is a good substitute if Devontae is out. All right. So Devontae is the night game. If you have MVS on your lineup or on your team, MVS is the only substitute you'll be able to play, pretty much. I mean, like you only have one option. So you're not going to find out if Devontae's in or out until the night game starts, pretty much. And at that point, you could just put MVS in because he's your only option. Devontae is set to play as far as like I'm seeing, but he's still questionable. You don't know for sure. So I mean, MVS is the only substitute in that game for you to play.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't understand I get the question, but I don't understand the question.
I don't necessarily mind MVS as like a long shot gamble, but it depends on the options you have. You know, I'm not going to play him over better options.
Well, what options are you going to have that late in the night though? You're not going to have any.
Well, yeah. I'm just.
You have to make your decision now, and if you have a player to sub, then you have a player to sub.
Oh
at
yeah.
that
Well,
time.
in general, you're gonna make your with a player like that, you're gonna make your player. Or that I don't know. Shit. You're saying
Oh,
you'd sub out
Sasso's on, bro.
Cooper Kupp or Marquise. Cooper Kupp is.
Bro, you see AG, bro? AG Sasso, bro.
Yeah.
Shit, we got a squad in here.
Cooper Kupp is the play over Marquise Brown. Always.
I disagree.
No, you don't.
I'm playing Marquise Brown this week all day
You
long.
just changed
instead
your
of
answer
Cooper.
from earlier, dog. Good
No.
thing I got here.
Cooper's a square. Nobody asked that question earlier.
Yeah, they did, and he was a Cup.
Really?
It was like an hour ago, but that's before you were on the Marquise Brown bandwagon all of a sudden.
Are you sure?
I'm 100% sure.
Oh, I can't control F? Oh, I'm on the wrong tab.
That's a good point. I never thought about doing that with the chat. AJ
Cup or
Green.
Chark we got.
Was it Cup or
Cup
Chark?
or
Maybe it was Cup and Chark.
yeah. Yeah, it was Cup or Chark. That's different.
Well, Chark's better than Marquise Brown.
What are you talking?
You're
Chark
trolling,
ain't better
dude.
than
You're
Marquise
trolling.
Brown.
You're
Chark's a
trolling.
bum.
Cooper Cup all day.
I'm playing Marquise Brown above Chark too.
Alright. AJ Green or
Alright.
Renfro? Definitely AJ Green. Oh, this is responding to that question. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. Jonathan Taylor or James Robinson? Full PPR.
My God. What question were you on? I'm sorry, I got distracted.
I see that. Jonathan Taylor or James Robinson?
James Robinson.
Interesting.
James Robinson all day long. James Robinson is a must start at this point in the year, as long as you don't have anybody better, and I don't think Jonathan Taylor's better. So let's keep going.
You got Chicago, like I guess I would go James Conner or James Robinson in this situation, but generally it would be Taylor. It's hard to bench Taylor though, man. I don't know. That's tough.
What's up?
Taylor or Carson?
Carson. My hair is not working today, bro.
When is it ever working though?
I don't know, bro. I'm putting on the golf hat now.
Bro, you gotta just shave it off like you used to do, man. I'm telling you. The long hair ain't cutting it no more.
I'm putting on a golf hat. It's happening.
Dude, it's such a toss-up with Taylor and Carson. I feel like Taylor's an elite talent, so it's hard to bench him. But I guess Carson's going against the Dolphins and Hines not playing, so I guess Carson.
Matt's hair is full PPR.
King of the North or the Kyle Connor? I'm going with the Kyle Connor.
I mean, it's close.
Depends on what we're talking about.
It's a toss-up. Yeah, we're talking about video games. Probably him. If we're talking about, oh shit, I don't win in anything. Never mind.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what do you win in gamble?
No, you're luckier than me in gambling too. I think.
Well, I luckier, but skill wise, I don't know as much. So you're the one who studied it for days and years. And
I've got the brains with gambling, yeah, but I'm not very good at it.
we both have no lady game.
Yeah, we have 0 lady game each, so
Yeah.
all right, well, that's sad. All right, just kidding. Let's continue.
We're going Woods and then Cooks and then MVS and then Trey. Who? That's the question from earlier.
I think so. Yeah.
I don't know. That's the answer, anyways. Should I start Drew Brees? All right, my man's in the chat now. Sasso. Who are you starting over Drew Brees? That's the question. You gotta give us choices, man. I don't mind starting Drew Brees, but if there's a better option that you have, like Stafford, Jared Goff for Drew Brees. All right, well, you maxed me to the dogs are howling. Jared Goff for Drew Brees. Type it in the chat. Calling out Matt. T.Y. Ward, Brown, or Wilson Jr. If that's Marquise Brown, then I think you go Marquise Brown, Ward, T.Y., and then Wilson Jr. Or no, you do Wilson Jr. over T.Y. Me and Matt both hate T.Y. I think you'd agree Brown, Ward, Wilson Jr., and then T.Y. Pretty sure that's what he would say.
Oh, this is so frustrating. I swear to God, dude.
Well, I feel you.
So Drew Brees or who?
Drew Brees or Goff. Seriously, sports cards goes Goff. They're playing.
I'm gonna go Goff.
I think I go Goff as well.
Yeah, I think Goff's a clear decision. Drew Brees is at this point in the season, I'm not feeling really. Especially with Michael Thomas out, that's his number 1 wide receiver, and if he doesn't have him, like, what's he gonna do? The only thing he can do is hit Traquan or hit like Alvin Kamara underneath and hope that he scores. That's the only way he's getting touchdowns.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's just me. Nick Chubb is my RB1 and Mike Davis is RB2. Do I start Mike Davis and Kareem Hunt? Wait. And should I start Cooper Kupp or Justin Jefferson in flex? What?
Oh, I hella skipped that one.
Oh, so wait. So he's got Mike Davis, Kareem Hunt, and Nick Chubb, right? Just start Nick Chubb and Mike Davis. Oh, so he's already played. Fucking lost. Yeah, play Nick Chubb and Mike Davis. That's what I'm saying.
Nick Chubb, and then Mike Davis is and running back 2. Do I? Oh, he's saying I think it's because he said Mike Davis twice. It's like I have Mike Davis, but then I have I start Mike Davis or Kareem Hunt? So I think
he has to pick 2 running backs. He has Nick Chubb, he has Mike Davis, and he has Kareem Hunt.
I think what he's trying to say is he has Mike Davis currently in there. He wants to know if he should change it, and I would probably lean Mike Davis still.
Yeah,
but that is close. That is close. I can easily see
pretty
a world
close
where Hunt gets better.
With the injury for Hunt, I'm going Mike Davis. Justin or Cooper Kupp? I think I'm leaning Cooper. I think I'm leaning Justin.
I think Cooper Kupp.
I'm leaning Justin Jefferson, but it could go either way, 100%.
Cooper Kupp's been good on the year, man. I don't know. 6 points, 10, and then it's 21 now. Cooper Kupp's just more guaranteed points.
T.Y., Ward, Brown, or Wilson Jr.? I think Wilson Jr.
Oh, really? I thought you were going to go Brown.
Which Brown is it? Malcolm?
I was assuming it was Marquise Brown.
Oh.
If it's Malcolm, then 100% not going him.
That's what I'm saying. I'm going Wilson. If it's Marquise, I think I'm still leaning Wilson if it's like PPR. I'm a Marquise the PPR god too. I just don't see a world where Marquise Brown has a bad day today, dude. Like, he's going against Washington. Their DBs have been getting slaughtered by everybody. Anybody in the league can just slaughter the Redskins DBs.
I said Marquise Brown, Ward, Wilson, and then T.Y. That's what I said. But Robbie Anderson for the flex.
Robbie Anderson for flex.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, over Justin Jefferson or Gallup. Yeah,
Help me
I
get
agree.
laid last night, Kyle. Thanks. What the fuck, dude? There's no way that you getting on Discord asking that question real quick was the reason you got laid, dude. He gets on Discord. He's like, "Hey, bro, I got a question. Do you guys crack your toes?" And then the girl was like, "See, I told you," because we said yes. And Joe was like, "What? You guys crack your toes? That's so weird." I don't know.
I mean, I crack my toes. I'm not a weirdo.
Hey, whatever.
Hey, as long as Joe Fan got laid, that's all that matters. Where are we at on this shit,
Joe
man?
Fan has more
I'm
lady
lost
game
as
than
hell.
us.
I got out of my zone when the dogs started losing their minds and everybody started going crazy.
Oh yeah, no, the Saints game we thought might have been canceled yesterday, but it looks like there was a false report, so it's gonna be we're chilling.
Yeah, there is no COVID in New Orleans supposedly, so we are good.
Matt's hairline is full PPR
Yeah, he ain't wrong.
or hair. Did I say line? I don't know. Shit.
No, just hair. That's
Okay.
I think what he said.
That's what he said. I don't know if I said line or not. Shit.
My bad, and I thought the game was still canceled. Goff there playing the Giants. Sanders is gonna have. A good
I don't know
game
if Sanders gonna have a good game
Chubb.
with Breeze because the second week of the season I thought that and I picked him up. I didn't start him, but he had like a 0-point game or like pretty close to 0 on my bench, and so I dropped him.
I'm not feeling Sanders anymore.
I'm not on the hype for him at all. No.
He hasn't proven himself to be a consistent, decent wide receiver.
He's been hit or miss.
Why are y'all so high on Marquise Brown after those last 2 weeks? The reason why is because Marquise Brown is still getting the targets, and he's going against a Washington defense that sucks against the pass.
I'm not high on Marquise Brown at all, but in that
I
scenario
am.
with a bunch of shit options, I'll still go Marquise Brown on the upside.
So unless
Against the Redskins.
okay, if Washington can get their D line to the quarterback like not New England, like Kansas City did, dude, Kansas City was melting Lamar Jackson, bro. They were ruining his life. The game plan that they came into that game with was absolutely it was perfect. And Washington doesn't play like that, bro. They don't have that same mentality like, oh, well, if we set up a game plan that will work against this quarterback, then, you know what, they're just going to go in there, they're going to give it their best, and then whatever. We're missing Chase Young. We're missing Kendall Fuller. We're missing freaking pretty much our entire defense right now of studs. Matt Ioannidis is out for the season. So it's like just freaking give him the game, bro.
Well, for me, it's too like good. There's good teams out there that when they have a bad week, the next week they tend to come back and bounce back hard just to try to prove themselves, right? You see it with the years with Brady, and I think with the Ravens, this is another chance where they're going to come out and they're going to just torch the Skins on that one. So I like Marquise Brown on this week. I'm still not starting over like guys that, good players, but against a bunch of shit options, I'm going Marquise Brown.
Yeah, it's Marquise is a absolute stud, man.
Washington upsets the Ravens
playing
here
this week.
Man,
Can Kyler Murray outscore Mahomes?
Oh yeah.
I think he could, but I think you still have to play Mahomes right now.
Oh, he
And
has
then,
for the first 2 weeks, I think.
Really?
Yeah, Mahomes only got like 20 points 2 times in a row, I think. And then Kyler's gotten 30 every single week, over 30.
I don't know. Mahomes had 385 yards and 4 touchdowns last week.
Well, last week you got 40 points, yeah.
Yeah, he kind of crushed it against the Ravens, who have one of the better defenses in the league. I mean, Mahomes is coming on.
Yeah, dude, because Kansas City and the Patriots are playing, man. That's why I'm playing my Kansas City players. Burrow or Watson?
Burrow or Watson? Didn't Watson play pretty well last week?
Burrow's been playing decent. I'd go Watson now though because Minnesota hasn't been doing the best this year.
I don't know. Deshaun's been kind of struggling actually. 260 yards a game.
No, he's been struggling.
About a touchdown and an interception.
His team's weak, man, and then the teams they've been playing too are good defenses. Vikings are like the worst defense he's been playing, or he's gonna play so far.
I don't even see where that question is, bro.
That's below my boy AG.
Oh, there it is. So you said Burrow or Watson?
Yeah, I think I go Watson.
Yeah. I hate it though. I really do.
It's like a must-win game for both teams, though. They're going to be battling, man. So I think in that case, you got to go Watson. Joe Burrow can easily do better, though. I love Burrow, bro. I'm playing him against you, so it's like I have no problem going Burrow. I don't think you can go
All
wrong
right.
with either or.
We got 5 minutes. We got to go rapid fire. I think.
Yeah, probably.
Singletary or Carson?
Put you $1,000. Washington loses.
Why would I bet if that? I mean, if you want to give me odds
No,
on it.
because Yellow Jacket was like, I guarantee you that Washington upsets this week. You heard it here first.
If somebody gives me odds on it, then and like really good odds, like better than casino odds, I would probably take it. But
All right, Carson over Singletary. Me and you both agree.
yeah, Carson, 100%.
Gurley, Miles, Gaskins, or Jeff. I'm going Gurley in that case. I think Gurley's gonna have a decent game against the Packers. Packers are shit. Haas, your team sucks. Hayden Hurst, Mark Andrews is the play, man. Mark Andrews, you drafted him to be a stud. He is a stud. He's gonna be fine. I'm not worried about him.
Yeah, I hate it.
T. Higgins or Michael Hardman, man. That's a tough one.
Where's that one?
Quinn. I think I go T. Higgins on that one.
I think you skipped a shit ton of questions, dude.
I don't think I did.
You didn't, or you did?
I don't think so. Why? What is there like that I skipped?
So did you say Gurley, Miles Gaskin, or Justin Jefferson?
Yeah, I said Gurley.
Okay, so Gurley on that one. You said Hayden Hurst or Mark Andrews?
I said Mark Andrews.
Okay, so T. Higgins or Mecole Hardman?
And I assume since you were quiet, you agreed.
I did. Yeah, I just didn't. I'm zoned out at this point.
Yeah, and I
T.
see,
Higgins or me?
and then I see T.
T. Higgins or
on that
Mecole?
one.
T. Okay, I'm going T as well.
Yeah.
Versus Pat's half point. Yeah, it's half point, and that doesn't change much. T. Higgins is the man. Mecole's kind of a scrub. You got the question mark in the Monday night game. Not too big of a question mark, but big enough that Mecole, why would you play him? T. Higgins is the guy. I like him.
These guys cost me a Super Bowl last year. What?
Wait, what?
Yellow Jacket.
These guys cost me the Super Bowl last year? I did? Or we did?
I
don't think we did.
know.
I don't think we lost anybody a game unless it was a question that was like super obvious and he was overthinking it.
Mecole is just too hit or miss. I feel like T Higgins against Jacksonville is a better matchup, and he's just gonna be more targeted. But I don't know. That's just me. Yeah, boys.
Fun love. It's been fun, brother. All right. Good luck, sports cards.
You're here all
appreciate
2 hours, man. Hey, Yellow Jackets, you haven't been here for 2 hours in a long time, buddy. So
Yeah, I know. We're kind of disappointed in you.
you want to talk shit to sports cards? I need to see you at 8 o'clock sharp tomorrow or next week. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, sports cards is talking about being our third person on the podcast, bro. I don't know.
Dude. He wanted to be the third person. I know you wanted to be that guy last year. Are you gonna
Bro,
fight
they're
for your
the-
third spot?
Washington's still the Skins to me, bro. I'm not changing the name yet.
Real quick. We got 2 questions, 3 minutes. Burrow
All
or
right.
Goff?
Goff.
I guess you gotta go Goff.
It's close.
Though.
It's close.
Honestly, if it was my league, I'd probably start Burrow, but I would start Burrow, but I think Goff's gonna do better on the week. I guess I don't know how that correlates, but
We give decent educated advice and good feelings, but like we aren't necessarily perfect.
Some
And
of
I'm
our-
going Tyler Boyd. Tyler Boyd above DJ Moore.
now he's asking that question because he's trying to fuck with me.
Wait, what?
Remember he was like, I'm gonna ask a question on your stream to see what everybody says. DJ Moore or Tyler Boyd, because he traded DJ Moore to me for Tyler Boyd.
Oh, I got you, bro. That's hella funny.
Yeah. So what do you guys think? Would you guys go Tyler Boyd or DJ Moore the rest of the season?
50 burger? Damn. I had a dream. Yeah, I'm Tyler Boyd. What do you guys all think?
Well, if Haas had a dream, then it's definitely Burrow, man. Yeah, see you next week too. Yeah, Yellow Jackets at 8 o'clock sharp.
Burkhead or Gibson?
I have more, so I'm saying him. I see. There we go.
Burkhead or Gibson?
Gibson. That's a tough one. Probably Gibson. Gibson's guaranteed touches. Burke has not. And Burke has to deal with a different quarterback, so you have no idea how that's gonna work, right?
Burke is only reliable if he gets to those touchdowns.
I mean, I don't think Gibson's gonna have a good game at all, though. It's disgusting. I hate the
Me
play,
neither.
but
you might get a max of like 6 points.
So maybe at that point you just go Rex Burkhead for the upside.
Yeah.
And if what's his face is starting, maybe he checks down to the running back more because he's not.
Yeah,
as
bro.
good.
I don't see Gibson having a good game, but I mean, the same thing we said for Greg Ward is like if like they plan on having a good game as a team, they're gonna need to rely on him a little bit. So
Gibson's gonna get
at least you have that.
Gibson's gonna get anywhere from like 5 to 8 points. So if you want the guaranteed 5 to 8 points, go Gibson. If you want like a shot at like 10 or a little higher than Burkhead, I hate both of them though.
Yep.
I don't know.
Ty 98 in the touch. You think so?
I guess if you have a
David-
loaded matchup, you just go Gibson or a loaded team. But if your team kind of sucks and you need points, then like you can't rely on Gibson.
Yellow Jackets. Yellow Jackets just comes in here. Jesus Christ, dude.
Why is Yellow Jacket so high on T.Y. Hilton every day, dude?
You know, he's high on all these guys that we are not high on, dude.
I think
Like
those are the
T.Y.,
guys that he
David
just
Johnson.
drafted, so he wants to like hype those guys up for himself.
Yeah, but
But
none
then
of us
he's-
are high on him.
But then he's gonna let himself down when they all suck, you know. I do like David Johnson, but the rest.
Should I rename my last team from boys to Super Bowl to Brokeback Mountain? Michael Thomas, Chris Godwin, Derrick Henry, and CMC all are. Yeah. Rename it to like quarter budget quarterback or something like that. quarter budget quarterback.
Yeah, he's.
20. I don't know.
Exactly. As long as Rivers the well, I don't know because the quarterback situation could be even worse.
Nostradamus head ass. Damn, we got some of our famous subs.
Nah, dude, it's hey, this is the
Fighting
first
it
house
out, bro.
appearance of
They're
the year,
battling
man.
over here.
That's big.
War 9 yards, 0 TDs. Eagles lose. Honestly, not even surprising.
I mean, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, but at the same time, I do expect at least 40 yards from him.
Yeah, no, we're 100% sick of the dogs here this morning. Getting ready to go in there and
Yeah, so Kenny,
snuggle them with hate.
Kenny said me, you, and him are moving in together.
Kenny said that?
Yeah.
He's coming out to Texas with us?
No, like here.
I'm not moving to San Jose. There's no way, so.
I said you will if you get a striker job.
Nope, not even close.
Not even if you get a striker job?
Nope, I ain't living in San Jose. That's not a thing.
Damn, okay.
So I'm not gonna move from a conservative location in California to an absolute liberal location in California when the reason why I hate the state is because how liberal it is. It makes no sense to me. Personally. I mean,
Well, I guess.
like when I can live here and do this, I mean, get a job working for a company that's very similar, like still get paid very similarly, have a cheaper rent, you know.
Hey, I'm not arguing
Dude,
that.
Firehouse Subs is straight flame, bro. What are you getting, bro? You getting the Italian? What are you doing? Getting the what are you thinking?
And TY is good. It's yeah, River sucks. That's the problem. That's why TY sucks.
Yeah, we are Skins fans and Eagles fans out here.
You know, I just had Firehouse subs like yesterday, I think, or 2 days ago.
They
2
got
days ago.
they packed the meats on there, man. They got the good sauces, everything.
Those sandwiches are fire, man.
Yeah, the place is great. They got and then they got the machine, like the Pepsi machine or whatever that like has like the different flavors and all that stuff. That's key.
Hey, I appreciate the support, Yellow Jackets. I mean, well, I guess we do. Not just me.
Dude, yes, he goes with the Italian as well, my dude. That's some good stuff.
We love having you on here, bro. I feel like one stream, what we need to do is get like every
Not
viewer that
diversity.
like has been here for a while, all on the stream at one point, like all on the same time. Like just have like a giant fucking like these guys are all on the stream, just for shits and giggles.
All right, I gotta go watch some Washington football. I'm pretty sure that's on right now, right?
Yeah, I don't know if you
Or
want
is
to do
that
that.
the afternoon?
Your eyes might bleed.
Is that the afternoon game or this morning?
I don't know.
Bro, you already know that's me, bro. I'll get like vanilla root beer, bro, like on some bullshit. That extra vanilla.
Eagles, Skins, and I'm the Cowboys. Oh, disgusting.
Game kickoff has already started, bro. I gotta bail.
He's a Cowboys fan.
All right, guys. Well, I'm donezo here. So Kyle, you need to either end the stream or I'm hopping off.
Just walk away.
Just walk away. All right, I'm leaving the chat, bro. I'll see you guys later. It was
Hey,
nice.
wait, hold on. Matt's the type of dude that drink vanilla Pepsi flavored
No,
soda.
I already said that. That's facts.
You said okay.
Got to see you guys later, bro. Good luck,
All right,
everybody.
shoot.
Killing your fantasy leagues.
Just straight. I did it. All right, guys. That's gonna be it. Shoot. Catch you guys next week. And Hash, it's nice seeing you back, bro. You gotta come back next week, or else I'm gonna cry a little bit on the inside.